And you're welcome back here to Kenny Park and Athenry for the second of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals. It's Turloughmore taking on Oranmore Maree. And firstly, Cyril, obviously, it's very windy here.
Very, very windy, like it's the remnant of the storm, I suppose, really, like, and it's blowing from we'll call it the town in down to the scoreboard in, and it's strong. And I'd say if you have it, Niall, it's a 9 or 10 point lead, really, because it is a strong breeze. Now, the pitch is in great condition. The conditions look lovely, but that breeze is very, very strong.
If you were either of the two captains, if you won the toss, would you play with it?
Well, what I'd usually do, I'd kind of go with it, especially if you're kind of underdogs. You want to take every chance that you can get, like go for broke. Now, it's very hard, like, to say win a toss and go against it. You do the right thing when you win the match, like, irrespective of what happens. If you play against it too much down, you're in trouble. If you play with it not enough up, you're in trouble. But to me, like, especially if you're underdogs, I'd always take it.
The two teams, Turloughmore and Oranmore Maree, they've played each other in the past. Turloughmore have had the upper hand over Oranmore Maree in the last few years. They've also had the benefit now of a preliminary quarter-final, while for Oranmore Maree, they, after 2 games, were through to the quarter-finals.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Oranmore, since that, have been playing under 21, have won an under 20 title, against Loughrea. 2 great, fantastic matches. Won another top match during the week last week against Loughrea again in minor. Like, their seniors haven't been out, but like the momentum of the club is going strong the whole time. Turlough are coming in, like every year we know the quality of the Turloughmore hurlers coming through, and they have lovely quality, playing kind of lovely hurling. And you know, the first day out here, the blue, like the blue very hot. Now look, they can blow hot and cold against Bridge. They were caught themselves, but they will be slight favourites. They have a lot of good hurlers coming back, and it'll be interesting to see how, you know, are they back in form, the young Hanlons, you know, Sean Welch, like, you know, young Sean Denan, I think is talking out today, could be coming on. They seem to have the stuff. Dahi probably back, centre back, like, I don't think be up front. But Oranmore, a lot of Burks, a lot of brothers, like, you know, Hannifys, he says they're a coming club. You can see them coming. But I'd say, like, going into it, that Turlough will be favourites to win it.
Niall Burke normally starts at full forward, Rory Burke at centre forward. Would you be tempted to change that significantly, in the sense that Dahi Burke will be at centre half back, and he was left unmarked the last time out when Turlough played their preliminary quarter-final game against Clymer Daly? Surely Oranmore Maree will have a plan for that and will put someone on.
Yeah, well, you'd imagine, like, up the middle, like you're talking about, saying Niall Burke, saying that even Gareth McInerney, these lads, no, like, if Mac, you look at the club hurling, he's as good as club centre back as what's around. Like, these guys know how to play. You know, all the Burks are good hurlers. Niall Burke, you could do either or, but I'd say if they go against the breeze, you'll find that they'll drop back very, very deep. Turlough have good hurlers, like the Hannons and these fellas, like, you know, Lofted, 2 Lofted. There's a good young hurlers coming through, but like, I can't let them. I don't think Gareth Mac will be kind of standing his own, like with Turlough, because you can't afford to do that.
Finally, the championship quarter-finals, there are 4 evenly matched games, and it's going to be a good weekend here in Kenny Park.
Look, if the breeze died down, to be fantastic. Look, you have 8 good teams that have come through. Look, the championship has been very, very good. Okay, it hasn't been knocked out until the last round, but now everything is up for grabs, and you'll probably have the top 8 teams in it. You're going to have hard luck stories on the way, but like even the relegation match today in Loughrea between Ardrahan and Kilconarran, that's big for a club as well, because as you know, like, now when you go down, it's very hard to come back up again. That's as important to them clubs as a county final is in its own way, like, you know. So there's a lot to play for, like, and it's really down to you'd hope the weather would get calm, but it's down to the kind of nitty-gritty now, like at this end of the season.
Yeah, there you have the views of Cyril Farrell. We're looking ahead to the big games here in Kenny Park over the weekend. The wind is blowing very, very strongly in towards the scoreboard end here in Kenny Park and Athenry. It is Turloughmore taking on Oranmore Maree in the second of the Galway Championship quarter-finals here in Kenny Park, in association with Galway Bay FM, Stream Sport and Galway So there you have the rendition of our Naveen ahead of the second of the Galway Forvis Mazars Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals. It's a Turloughmore taking on Oranmore Maree, and after the excitement of the first game, Cropple winning that 224 to 319, we look forward to a big game here. We'll go through the teams. Oranmore Maree line out with Jack Greedish in goal. It's Jerry Carr, Owen Gerrity and Thomas Blake the full back line. Ross Malone, Garage McInerney and Patrick Burke the half back line. Connor Buckler and Colin Burke at midfield. It's Diarmuid Hannafy, Rory Burke and Anthony Keating the half forward line. And the full forward line is Ruben Davitt, Niall Burke and Ryan O'Donnell. The Turloughmore team have Dara Walsh in goal, a full back line of Ronan Burke, Daniel Loftus and Brian Connolly. The half back line is Barry McDonough, Dahi Burke and Killian Treers. Midfield pairing of Dara Whelan and Sean O'Hanlon. The half forward line is Killian Whelan, Jamie Holland and Conor Walsh. And the inside line is Sean Loftus, Barry Callan and Tom Quirk. So we're almost set. Sean Byrne, the Rachel, throws in the ball. The second of the Galway quarter-finals is underway, and it's Turloughmore against the wind in the first half. We're on the attack with the Dara Whelan soloing through. He did something similar in the last game against Clymer Daly. He puts the ball straight between the posts. Dara Whelan, he's having a fine campaign, sir. Great start for Turloughmore.
Good hurler. He's the kind of a guy now that you can play anywhere from wing back to midfield to wing forward. Great little starter down the middle. And the more backs were afraid to come because they're kind of getting ready to hand pass, but kept cutting through the middle, took a great score. Long puck out.
Long puck out by Jack Grealish, the goalkeeper, goes into the square at the other end of the field. Such is the strength of the wind back there as well, as Turloughmore's Barry McDonough gets on the ball, is trying to come out of defence. Killian Treers, I think, is wearing the number 18 jersey for Turloughmore, but he is playing at wing back. So that ball is cleared down the field to Jamie Holland. Jamie Holland going for the score, but that one is going to go to the wrong side, the post and wide, and the first wide of the day as the goalkeeper gets ready to take the puck out. That is Jack Grealish. Yeah, we saw the strength of the wind in the first puck out, Cyril.
Yeah, Oranmore have a strong breeze behind them now, like they're pucking into the country goal, they're defending the town goal.
Goalkeeper goes short out to Colin Burke, who makes himself available. His first touch sets him down, and it's picked up by Conor Walsh under pressure, but Colin Burke retrieves the situation for Oranmore Maree. Colin trying to burst his way out of defence, and Sean Byrne judges that he's fouled there, and it's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Oranmore Maree, and Rory Burke is going to come back to the half back line to take it. Rory Burke, of course, who captained Oranmore Maree to the under 20 title, and they have a lot of good young hurlers coming through Oranmore Maree. That under 20 success, you would think, could be the platform for future success at senior level.
Yeah, two great games against Loughrea, high standard, very good games, and both evenings could have gone either way. There was one stage Loughrea were 6 points up and were beaten 7 or 8 point in, but it was anyone's game. This guy is a top free taker usually.
Rory Burke takes the free. He makes no mistake. The sides are level. As I said, he captained them to that under 20 success, and within the 2 games he scored 3 goals and 28 points in those 2 games. A huge scoring return as the goalkeeper Dara Walsh gives the signal. He goes to this side of the field, goes out to the brother looking for a Connor underneath that ball. Connor tries to pick the ball out there, but it's going to break, and it's going to break towards Colin Burke. Colin Burke fouled for the free that was pointed by his brother, that Rory Burke, as Ross Malone tries to pick it up, but Turloughmore's Barry Callan is there. Barry, does he get away with a free there? It's picked up by Owen Gerrity. Gerrity under serious pressure, and eventually Oranmore Maree tried to work it out of defence, but Turloughmore have numbers there. One of those is Dara Whelan going down on the ball, put under pressure by Diarmuid Hannafy. Hannafy now for Oranmore Maree tries to hand pass the ball out towards his cornerback. That is Thomas Blake, who's a long way from the corner, and Diarmuid Hannafy's in possession. He goes back the field. He's under serious pressure from the Turloughmore men there, wearing their all black jerseys, and Barry Callan just overindulged slightly there, and that's going to be a free, and the free out is to Oranmore Maree.
Helter skelter kind of stuff here. Everyone getting on the ball, no one getting room to hit it, but you'll find that Rory Burke will come back and try to clip this out. Now he's a long way out. He's into his own half back line, about 5 yards inside the touch line for the Oranmore bench. But knowing him, he'd have the distance.
There is a huge wind here in Kenny Park as Rory Burke takes the free. It's a dangerous ball. It's taken by Dahi Burke in that full back line for Turloughmore. Gets it out to the captain, Tom Quirk, and Dahi Burke continues the run. And Dahi Burke finds him out in the half back line now. Plays the ball across the field looking for Jamie Holland, but Garage McInerney gets a hand in there. And eventually Oranmore Maree get the ball off to Colin Burke. And Colin Burke goes for a score from out the field. But it's going to go to the wrong side of the post, is it? It isn't. It's gone straight between the posts. Colin Burke has put it over the bar. That's the second score for Oranmore Maree. 2 points to 1. And Turloughmore, Dara Walsh is signalling that it's gone to the wrong side of the post. Sean Byrne is not interested. It's a point for Oranmore Maree. It's given. It's 2 points to 1.
Yeah, it looked a 50-51, but the umpire was pretty exact in it.
Good take here. Yeah, good take by Killian Whelan, another man who's impressed in the championship. He's on an advantage. Killian Whelan's got the brother inside. He's going to take the free though, and it's going to be a free into Turloughmore, and it'll be Conor Walsh who'll take it against the wind. This won't be an easy free by any stretch of the imagination, but sir, for anyone who's listening into us or joining the broadcast, the first game Very exciting, went to extra time.
Well, as
Two late goals and Crawford won it by 2.
Yeah, as the game went on, like, you know, it built up in the tempo, like, and in the last, say, with 30 seconds to go, Sarsfield's got a goal out of the blue, great goal to go point up, and it was all over. It didn't be fair to Crown, they came down the pitch and got a fantastic goal all over. I know it's a tough way to lose, but it's better than penalties, I think. Like, you know, two great, like, as it went on, the game warmed up and turned out a great game in the end.
It did turn out a great game, and hopefully we'll have a great game here for the second one, as Conor Walsh has the free on the 65-metre line, but he is against a fairly strong wind in this first half as he takes this free. He's launched it in towards the goals. He's got the distance, but it's not going to come in. It's going to go to the wrong side of the post. That's 2 wides for Turloughmore. They're a point in arrears. Oranmore Maree have got 2 from Rory Burke and Colin Burke, and Colin Burke picks the ball up again, and Colin Burke goes route 1 as well, launches it in towards the goals, but this one is going to go wide. And I suppose from Oranmore Maree's perspective, sir, the temptation is to be taking pot shots from out the field, isn't it?
They're good at that as well, like, but like, there is a strong breeze. Saw that went wide, but look at the distance it went.
Out comes the cornerback, Jerry Carr. Jerry comes out from the cornerback position, hand passes the ball across the field towards Colin Burke. Colin Burke went low to pick the ball, but he's put under serious pressure there. His own Garrity tries to come in to help out from an Oranmore Maree perspective. The ball breaks in the centre of the field. It's won by Tom Kirk. Tom Kirk is looking for a support player. Has he got that support player? He has. He goes back to Dahi Burke, and Dahi Burke is in space, and Dahi Burke plays the ball up towards Barry McDonough, who's running forward for Turloughmore. Barry Mack goes down on the ball, tries to come inside his man. That is Thomas Blake, and he does get the ball further forward, and a good ball inside towards the runner. That runner is wearing number 12. That's Killian Whelan. He's going to go for a score, but again it goes to the wrong side of the post and goes wide. So 3 wides for Turloughmore.
That was a good chance there for Turloughmore. Kind of lovely ball played forward by Trayers, but like, again, just went wide.
3 points to 1. I think Dahi Burke has obviously picked up a good bit of ball, Cyril, from that loose position as well. That's something that Clymer Daly let him loose the last or Maree can't do that today, surely.
No.
Turlough work it out of defence, and the ball is out towards Dara Whelan. Got the first point of the day, 2 points to 1. 6 minutes gone. He takes on his man. He goes past his man, and he's soloing forward. He goes past Thomas Blake. Dara Whelan now still soloing forward. It opens up in front of him. He's got a support player inside. That support player is Conor Walsh, but the pass goes astray. It's picked up though by Sean Loftus. Is this the equaliser from Sean Loftus? It is the equaliser. Good score by Sean Loftus over the bar. And again, it was the incisive run from Dara Whelan from the middle of the field. Levels the score, 2 points apiece.
He's going forward with the ball. You see, they didn't come or didn't kind of backed off. Next went into Loftus. He won't miss them. Like, great score.
Oranmore Maree have an overload over on the far side of the field. That doesn't mean they're not going to go over to Rory Burke on this side of the field.
Something wrong here.
The goal referee Sean Byrne has gone into the umpires. It's 2 points apiece. Not quite sure what he's gone in here for, but it's 2 points apiece. 6 minutes gone.
All the players are out the field unless the goalie said something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's speaking to the umpire. Of course, we had 4 men sent off in the first game. None of them were on the field to play. If anyone is listening in, it could be the first match we've ever had where 4 people were sent off and none of them were playing. They were the 4 members of the Cropwell management team. Nobody has said anything untoward at the start of this game so far, as Sean Byrne speaks to the cornerback for Oranmore. That's Jerry Carr, and Jack Grealish will take the puck out.
That was on the instructions of the umpire. Well, I'd say the benches will keep quiet.
Jack Grealish goes over to the far side of the field. Niall Burke is underneath that ball. The ball is going to break inside. Oranmore Maree have it with Anthony Keady. Plays the ball inside, and Niall Burke is bearing down on goal. Niall Burke for Oranmore Maree going through, and Niall Burke taps the ball straight between the posts. Good score by Niall Burke, 3 points to 2. And good pass by, was it Ruben Davitt, I think, off to Niall Burke. Good score, 3-2. Quick puck out. What's going to happen here? It's going to be one in the middle of the field by Conor Butler. Conor Butler gets there ahead of his man. He's soloing forward now. Conor Butler, the space opens up. Goal scoring opportunity for the goal machine. That's Ryan O'Donnell. This time he decides to tap it over the bar. Ryan O'Donnell over the bar, 4 points to 2. We know he likes the goal, sir, but he was happy with the point there.
Yeah, 2 quick scores there by Oranmore, very fast going into the breaking ball. Turlough were kind of caught flat-footed, and as you say, could even be go. They didn't go for the goal, but just kind of half on, took their point, 4-2.
The puck out goes over to this side of the field again. Conor Walsh tries to win it, but he's beaten there, and it's picked up by the wing back. That's Ross Malone, the captain for Oranmore Maree. Ross plays the ball inside towards Garage McInerney. He's put under pressure though. Serious pressure by the Turloughmore men. The ball is played across the field looking for Owen Garrity. Garrity has the ball in his hand. He's got a support player. Oh, he's hit hard there by Dara Whelan, and that's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Oranmore Maree. You can see Whelan just running there towards that ball, and Owen Garrity got there first. It's going to be a free out, and the free out will be to Oranmore Maree.
Garrity was kind of left open. He's getting the free. They're all right, and Burke will fancy himself for this. Rory Burke.
You would think that Oranmore Maree, with the wind, the most obviously Turlough are more experienced, inexperienced Oranmore Maree, that have to try and build a lead with this win, sir, in the first half.
Yeah, well, like you see, they are inexperienced, but I think they've done the right thing, gone for it. Even though this was probably gone left. Yeah,
it's gone over the bar actually. It's a point from Rory Burke, and that is 5 points to 2. The wind is huge. We saw in the first game there was 6 points in it at half time, but that was obliterated pretty quick as Turlough win the possession with Daniel Loftus. Takes a lot of steps, gets away with that one, I think, and they sprayed the ball across the field. He's putting himself under pressure. He loses it. It's picked up by Ruben Davitt. Is this a chance for Ruben Davitt for Oranmore Maree? It is. It's gone over the bar. Ruben Davitt puts it over the bar. It was just that Daniel Loftus coming out may have got away with a couple of steps, but he put himself under a lot of pressure, and all of a sudden they've opened up a 6 points to 2
The
lead.
last 3 scores for Oranmore, Maree, have been turnovers, so Turlough want to be careful. It's 5-2 now.
Brian Connolly gets the ball off to is it Barry McDonough over on the far side of the field. Turlough work it out of defence with Tom Quirk across the field again, looking for a Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh has the ball in his hand. He plays the ball forward towards a Tom Quirk, who continues the run, but it goes over his head and goes out over the line on the far side of the field.
For Turlough at the moment, like, you know, they'll have to kind of play a little bit more direct. You can see what they're trying to do.
The sideline is to Oranmore Maree over on the far side of the field. 6 points to 2. We have 10 minutes played here in this Senior Hurling Championship quarter final here in a windy Athenry. But in fairness, sir, the pitch is in great condition considering the rain we had over the past 48 hours.
Well, whatever drainage they did has worked in it.
Pressure over on the far side of the field is picked up by Oranmore Maree. They're trying to work it out of defence. They lead, as I said, by 6 points to 2. Put under serious pressure over there. The ball is near the sideline, and Oranmore Maree have it. And eventually Conor Butler launches the ball inside towards Niall Burke. Niall Burke in a race possession here with the Turloughmore corner back. That's Brian Connolly. He tries to spin him, and the ball has gone out for a wide ball over on the far side of the field. And it's Ronan Burke actually that's wearing the number 2 jersey. Yeah. That's the second wide for Oranmore Maree.
Good ball here, right? Good puck out.
Good puck out is right, and it's going to be picked up by Killian Whelan. He tried to come inside his man. Killian Whelan is in possession. Killian is going to go back the field. He's going to make the space to go for a score. This would be a great score if it goes over the bar by Killian Whelan. Has it come inside the post? And the goalkeeper's underneath it. Well taken by the goalkeeper, Jack Grealish there. He did well under the crossbar and plays the ball out the field towards Jeremy Hannafy. Well cut by Jeremy Hannafy. He takes on his man. He's got a support player in Conor Butler. Conor Butler's in possession. If this goes over the bar, it'll be a superb score. And Conor Butler puts it over the bar. 7 points to 2. Great score. Brilliantly taken out of the air by the goalkeeper Jack Grealish, worked upfield into Conor Butler, and Oranmore Maree have built a 7 points to 2 lead.
And Oranmore taking their chances, kind of Turlough's kind of trying to overplaying the ball. 7-2 all of a sudden. There's a gap of 5 points here to Turlough again. They're trying to run it the whole time.
Daniel Loftus comes out for Turloughmore, plays the ball forward towards Dara Whelan in the middle of the field. He's put under serious pressure. He got the first score of the day. He has the ball in his hand now. Dara Whelan trying to take on his man. He stood up by 2 Oranmore Maree players there. Is he fouled there? The referee says play on. The ball breaks inside towards Garage McInerney. McInerney has it now for Oranmore Maree in the centre attack position. He gets a couple of shoulders. He's bursting out of defence. Is McInerney. Gets the ball off to Patrick Burke. He's hit with a rasping shoulder by Conor Walsh there, and the intensity is heating up there. It's going to be a free out, and in fairness, there's no quarter asks are given out here. The hits are going in. They're going in fair. It's going to be a free out though.
Turlough could be upset there now because they surrounded the man well. They figured that it should have been a free for them, and then it's gone out for Oranmore, and Burke should probably go for a score again. He's a long way up, but he's well capable to get there.
Yeah, it's going to be a free out, as we said to Rory Burke, but in fairness to Conor Walsh, hit a rasping shoulder there on the defender coming out of defence, and Patrick Burke's helmet needs to be changed, but it's going to be a free, and the free is to Rory Burke. The referee is going into the umpire again for the second time today. It's 5 points between them. It's going to be a free out for Oranmore Maree. This will be a chance to put them 6 points in front with only 12 minutes played. He's calling over the corner back. Is it Jerry Carr he's calling over? This is the second time he's gone into Jerry, and Jerry looks as if he's going to pick up a yellow card early in this game. He didn't actually give him a yellow card. In fairness, he just gave him a ticking there. We didn't see any yellow card.
Yeah, you'd want to be careful because the umpires called him twice now.
Twice, and he didn't flash the card anyway. He spoke to Jerry Carr for the second time. It's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Rory Burke and to Oranmore Maree. Rory Burke has got 2 pointed frees so far, wearing the number 11 jersey, but he's a sweet striker of the ball. He's come back to his own half back line. He's waiting for his brother Patrick to put on the helmet.
Yes, it's on.
And he does put it on. Rory Burke will take the free out for Oranmore Maree. They lead by 7 points to 2. They'll be happy enough. 12 minutes in.
Yes, it's really like it's Turlough that need to score, kind of try to stay in the game, just kind of slow it down and stay in it.
Rory Burke with the free now for Oranmore Maree. He's got the distance. I don't think this one's going to come in though. It's not. That's 3 wides apiece.
You'd imagine now that had come in, like going from right to left, but it didn't.
And we saw some of the Turloughmore attacks as well. They were hoping the ball would come in. It didn't come in either, as the goalkeeper for Oranmore Maree has put on the yellow or the orange bib there as well.
No harm, because just going to like he was in black and looked very much like Turlough, so it's a good idea.
Turloughmore trying to work the ball out of defence. The ball is sprayed across towards Barry McDonough, and Barry is in possession now for Turloughmore. Barry plays the ball up to this side of the field, looking for a Barry Callan, a full forward, brilliantly taken out of the air by Barry. Back towards his neighbour, that's Tom Quirk, and Tom Quirk has the ball. Tom back to Barry Callan. He's swung around there. He's on an advantage. Barry going for the score. It's going to the wrong side of the post, but it's going to be a free in.
Yeah, it's a free in. Yeah, they worked that well. It should be a score.
So Conor Walsh has the free, and the goalkeeper Jack Grealish has taken the puck out.
Yeah, Jack is all keyed up.
It's going to be a free in though, and it's a free into Turloughmore and a free to Conor Walsh.
7-2, should bring it 7-3. If Turlough can keep in, as you see, they'll be happy enough. But Oranmore, to be fair, are playing very direct, and they are kind of slightly on top at the moment.
Yeah, 7 points to 2 as Barry Callan comes out to pick up the Schlitzer. He'll hit it into his teammate. There's 2 Schlitzers out there now. Conor Walsh has the option of whichever Schlitzer he wishes. He's going to take the one that's hit by the Turloughmore man. And it's going to be Conor Walsh with the free for Turloughmore. He was off target with his first free of the day. This one is
this is more scoreable.
More scoreable, you would think, but there's a wind advantage here against him, and there's a very, very strong wind as he gets ready to take this free for Turlough. 7 points to 2. The Turloughmore scorers so far have been Sean Loftus and Dara Whelan. He opened the scoring as Conor Walsh goes for the score for Turlough. He makes no mistake. That's a point for Conor Walsh. That is Turloughmore's third score of the day. That's Conor Walsh's first score, and it is 7 points to 3. 14 minutes gone here as the goalkeeper takes the puck out, goes to the far side of the field. It's a poor puck out. It's going to land in the middle of the field, and it's Conor Butler who tries to pick it up, but Tom Quirk has it for his side. Tom Quirk plays the ball across towards the number 13 for Turloughmore as they try to work it up with Sean O'Hanlon. Goes across the field to Barry McDonough. He just needs to get it across towards Barry Callan. He doesn't. He comes inside his man. Barry McDonough has the ball. Barry McDonough sprays it in towards the full forward line. It's a dangerous ball, but the goalkeeper is alert. The goalkeeper is Jack Reedish. I think he played hurling with Warwickshire in the past as well. Gets it further out the field to Jerry Carr. Jerry Carr's misplaced pass just about goes to Colin Burke. Colin Burke plays the ball across the field, and Oranmore Maree tried to work it out of defence, but they've coughed up possession, and Turlough have it with Sean O'Hanlon. He's trying to go through. Sean O'Hanlon plays the ball back towards Conor Walsh. Is this a point for Turlough and Conor Walsh? Plays it in towards the goals. Is it coming inside the post? It's not. It's another wide, and it's 4 wides for Turlough.
Oranmore Maree were looking to get with that there, Niall.
Jack Grealish takes the puck out, goes over to the far side of the field looking for Rory Burke, who's under serious pressure there from Killian Triers. The ball breaks though inside towards Anthony Keady, who tries to pick it up over on the far side of the field. 7 points to 3. We have reached the 15th minute. We're into the second quarter of this first half as that ball is launched inside towards Ruben Davitt. Davitt trying to win it. Daniel Loftus is Brian Connolly I should say, is just guiding that one out there, and that's a 4th wide for Oranmore Maree.
Halfway through the first half now, what is it? 7-3. Turlough are still sticking in like nice and steady. They'll be happy enough. They've
stopped the scoring trend over the last few minutes. That ball goes out towards Daniel Loftus, takes on his man again, and Daniel Loftus bursting out. He's on the half back line now, gets it out towards Dara Whelan. Dara Whelan back to Barry McDonough, and Barry McDonough launches the ball inside towards the full forward line. Up they go forward. It's going to be taken out of the air by Thomas Blake over there, and eventually Oranmore Maree work it out the field, and Anthony Keady is in possession. Anthony Keady sprays the ball inside towards Rory Burke, but it's a poor pass. It's going to be picked up by Dara Whelan, comes inside his man, and Dara Whelan soloing further, gets the ball off towards Conor Walsh. Conor's going back the field, hand passes the ball off to Killian Triers. Killian Triers plays the ball in towards the middle of the field, but it's won by Garage McInerney, and Garage McInerney bursts out of defence for Oranmore Maree. He's on the ground, he skips the ball further forward towards Rory Burke. He can't win it. It's won by Barry McDonough. The ball is going to break. It's going to break over to this side of the field towards Jeremy Hannafy, member of the Galway senior hurling panel last year. Gets back the field to Patrick Burke. He's winding up for a big one. He's half black down, and the ball is going to go in towards the wing back position, and Turloughmore work it out of defence, and Turloughmore are in possession, but their full back there, Brian Connolly, loses possession. He's put under pressure. He goes down, he picks the ball up. He's still under pressure as he's swung around there. Referee says no. Gets the ball out towards Dahi Burke. Dahi hand passes the ball towards Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk back to Dahi Burke, and Dahi Burke gets the ball low inside towards Barry Callan. Barry Callan is on the ground. Referee says no free. It's picked up by Owen Geraghty. It's intense, it must be said, as Oranmore Maree tried to work the ball out of defence with Thomas Blake. He's half blocked down, and the ball breaks out towards the wing back position, and the Oranmore Maree men are soloing forward. Ross Malone up towards Jeremy Hannafy. He tried to flick the ball off towards Colin Burke. It breaks though. It breaks into the path of Brian Connolly. Connolly is appealing for a referee. The Turloughmore management are appealing for a referee. There's a no free given, and it's pushing and shoving, and players looking for the ball.
There's 2 frees there for Turloughmore that didn't come. Referee is very, very lax.
But in fairness to the two teams, they're disciplined. There's no afters or anything like that. They're just pushing and shoving, in fairness. Like the referee throws it in, and the ball is going to be won by Rory Burke. Rory Burke goes back the field. Owen Geraghty is in possession now. Owen Geraghty has it. Owen Geraghty sprays the ball in towards the middle of the field, where it's Thomas Blake is in possession now, put under pressure over there. Thomas Blake flicks the ball right across the field, and Oranmore Maree work it out to Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke going for the score for Oranmore Maree. Is it coming in? It is coming in. It's over the bar. The 3 Burke brothers are now on the scoreboard: Patrick Burke, Colin Burke and Rory Burke, and it's 8 points to 3 as Dara Walsh gives the signal again for Turloughmore.
Nice lead.
He goes out towards this side of the field, looking for his brother Conor on this side of the field, but Garage McInerney reads the situation, picks it out of the air up towards Jeremy Hannafy. It breaks into the path of Rory Burke. Rory Burke is winding up for another scoreable opportunity for Oranmore Maree. Rory Burke goes for the score. It's gone over the bar. The umpire is putting out the left hand, and he's signaling that one's gone over the bar as well, and Rory Burke has made it 9 points to 3. Good score. Some of them are quite close to the goal post, and it's 9 points to 3.
That's debatable from here whether that's over or not, but the umpire keeper seems to give it every time, so he must be right.
And Brian Holland is not too happy with that. The Turloughmore giant manager. That ball goes out towards the middle of the field again. Tom Quirk tries to take it out of the air. It breaks into the path of the Killeen Whelan. He's trying to win it. Sean O'Hanlon is also there, but it's Oranmore Maree who have it, and it's Jeremy Hannafy who has half blocked down, but it's a dangerous ball. It's going to drop in towards Ryan O'Donnell. The ball is going to break towards Niall Burke. Niall Burke tries to pick it up. Niall Burke has spun his man. He's lost possession though. He's picked it up now at the second attempt. He's going to go for a score from out of the sideline. Niall Burke going for a score. Has that one come inside the post? It has. It's a superb score by Niall Burke, and all of a sudden, Cyril, 19 minutes gone, it's 10 points to 3.
Yeah, it's a good lead now because they're right on top at the moment. Any chance they're getting, they're tapping it over the bar and they're getting a few lucky breaks. 7 points in it, they'll be happy.
Turloughmore try to work it out of defence with Dahi Burke, and Dahi Burke goes route one this time in towards Sean Loftus. Loftus tries to bring the ball down. Loftus has the ball out in front of him. He's already got 1 point. He's put under serious pressure there from the Oranmore Maree cornerback. That's Jerry Carr. He's trying to go down it, and Jerry Carr has lost his helmet. Surely the game has to stop. The referee says play on. The ball goes out to Rory Burke, and Rory Burke is in splendid isolation, as I say, and he's put the ball straight between the posts. That's a point for Rory Burke, but according to the laws of the game, Jerry Carr lost the helmet. He was coming out of defence, played it off to Rory Burke, and the point has been given, and all of a sudden it's a healthy 8 point lead.
Yeah, healthy 8 point lead, and like the referee, that's fine letting it go, but like, you know, you would wonder what's he looking at.
Dara Walsh takes the puck out, goes over to the far side of the field. It's a good long puck out. Up goes Conor Walsh for the ball, breaks towards Killian Traers. Traers has the ball, plays it inside towards Sean O'Hanlon in space, and he's got a mountain of space in front of him. Sean O'Hanlon has got a man inside. Will he go for the score himself? Turlough need to score. Sean O'Hanlon provides it over the bar. Good score by Sean O'Hanlon, and that is 11 points to 4. They needed that one, sir.
Yeah, they sure did. Like, you know, kind of keeps them in the hunt.
11 points to 4. We have reached the 19th minute, or the 20th minute. That's Turloughmore's first score, I think, since about the 10th minute of the game, and it's now 11 points to 4. The last one was on 14 minutes when Conor Walsh pointed a freeze. That ball goes long down the field, and it's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Turloughmore over on the far side of the field. 21 minutes played here at a very windy Kenny Park in Athenry. We know that Crockwell are already into the semi-finals of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship. They have beaten Sarsfields after extra time, 2 goals and 24 points to 319 in the first of the quarter-finals. The second one is ongoing at the moment here, 21 minutes played. It's 11 points to 4, and of course there'll be 2 more semi-finals to take place tomorrow here in Kenny Park in Athenry at 2:15. The first one takes place. That's between Tommy Larkins and St Thomas's, and then at 4 o'clock the champions Loughrea put their title on the line when they take on Clarenbridge. That ball from Dara Walsh goes over to this side of the field looking for Jamie Holland. Well taken by Jamie Holland. He's in possession now for Turloughmore. Plays it off towards Barry McDonough. Barry Mack is in possession. Barry Mack comes inside toward Oranmore Maree there. He hand passes the ball across the field to Sean O'Hanlon. He got the last point. Has he got this one as well? It looks as if he has. Good score by Sean O'Hanlon. He's coming back to form. This guy, he's got 2 good scores, and it's 11 points to 5.
Yeah, 2 good scores from Turlough, puts a bit more respect with 11-5. There were 7 or 8 points down, all of a sudden 2 lovely scores. 11-5. Both teams will be happy enough, I suppose. Oranmore Maree will be happy to have built the lead. Turlough will be happy that there's only 6 between them, because there is a huge wind against Turloughmore in this first half as Tom Quirk wins the puck out. Goes out towards Barry McDonough in the middle of the field. Barry Mack takes on his man, hand passes the ball across the field as Turloughmore try to work it out of defence. They do work it out of defence, and it's Brian Connolly that's soloing forward wearing number 3. Brian plays the ball off towards Jamie Holland. They got into a muddle there, and the ball is won by Barry Callan. Barry's in possession. Barry's on the ground. Barry's appealing for a free. Goes back to Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh inside towards Killian Whelan, who tries to spin Garage McInerney. He still has spun Garage McInerney. He's bearing down on goal. Killian Whelan for Turloughmore going through. Killian Whelan with a shot. It's into the back of the net. A goal by Killian Whelan. A great goal by Killian Whelan. He puts it into the back of the net. 11 points to 1-5. He took on the Oranmore Maree defence. There was no stopping Killian Whelan off his right hand side. It goes in to the left hand side past Jack Grealish. 11 points to 1-5. Turloughmore well back in this game. Garage McInerney, all the backs were backwards. I thought he was going to hand pass it. Lehan sold the dummy, went and scored a great goal. It brings Turloughmore right back into it. 1-5 to 8 points. It's a big score in this game because it's the only chance of a goal that Turlough got. So and they took their chance like so.
Sean Byrne is coming over here to the linesman, or the fourth official. It's 11 points to 1-5. It was 11 points to 3 not so long ago. Oranmore Maree had built that 8 points lead after Niall Burke had pointed, but Turlough have responded. 2 good Sean Loftus scores, and there's going to be a yellow card here for Brian Holland. not quite sure what it is, but it's been 2 scores for Sean O'Hanlon, coupled to that goal there by Killeen Whelan, has left it at 11 points to 1-5. It was 11-3 after 20 minutes. We've now reached the 23rd minute. It's 11 points to 1-5. So a yellow card for Brian Holland. It seems to be a lot of the officials that are getting the cards today, sir.
The referees have gone strict on the sideline, man.
The only thing, it was red cards in the first game. It's only yellows in this one. They mightn't be saying as much in this game, as the ball is won by Killian Traers. It goes out over the line from Killian Traers, just pulling on the ball there, and Evan Kilroy, the coach, the Oranmore Maree team, just stops the sliotar there, and it's going to be a line ball to Oranmore Maree, and Ross Malone will take it on this side of the field.
You can see Evan Island there shouting the lads to move forward. Oranmore playing with the breeze, like they want to move up again. They worry it up. Now there's back, there's kind of back in the melting pot again.
Yeah, sideline to Ross Malone. I think, sir, you might have said Evan Nyland there instead of Evan Kilroy.
Evan Kilroy, man, sorry.
The Clare men who'll be listening to me wondering, has there been a transfer? As that ball is won by Niall Burke, going for the score. Is it coming inside the post? It's not. It's gone to the wrong side of the post just from Niall Burke. That's 5 wides for Oranmore Maree. 24 minutes played here. 11 points to 1-5. Good healthy crowd here, it must be said. They're getting behind their team. As that Conor Walsh or Dara Walsh gives the signal, he goes short this time to Ronan Burke. Ronan Burke back to Dara Walsh. He finds himself out on the 20 metre line. He can come out as far as he wants. He drops it off the ground. He could come out to the 45 metre line if he wants. He decides to go route 1, looking for inside there Sean Loftus, but the ball is going to break as Conor Walsh tries to go down it. Conor has the ball in his hand. There's a goal scoring opportunity here for Tom Quirk, bearing down a goal. Tom Quirk with a shot at fast bit over the bar by Tom Quirk. Good score by Tom Quirk. He's been in good scoring form this year. I think he's got 3 goals in the championship so far. He got through there again, puts it over the bar.
Quick pass by Conor Welsh. There was a goal in his head for a minute, I'd say, or for a second.
In fairness to Turlough now, sir, they were 8 points down. They've got 1-3. Show their experience to come back into this game.
Yeah, they did, because they looked for a while. It was getting out of reach and Oranmore scoring points and we'll every chance they got us over the bar. But now it's settled again and Turlough can come right back into it. 11
points to 1-6. The ball is going to break in towards Ruben Davitt, who's trying to win it over on the far side of the field. Davitt is under pressure from Killian Traers there. The ball is very close to the sideline. Traers does very well to pick it up, and Traers hand passes the ball, and Turlough will work it out of defence, and they'll play it off to Dahi Burke in space. Dahi Burke has got support players. One of those is number 12. That's Killian Whelan, the goal scorer for Turloughmore. He scored a goal in last year's quarter final as well against St Thomas's, as that ball is going to break across the field again, looking for Tom Quirk, who got the last point for Turloughmore. He dives in on top of that, and the ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Anthony Keady. Keady has it now for Oranmore Maree. Keady's going for the score. That's a lovely score by Anthony Keady. Great score by Anthony Keady. It was one that Oranmore Maree needed, as Turlough had hit 1-3 without reply. Good score by Anthony Keady. 12 points to 1-6.
The ball that Turlough feel should have cleared was kind of messed up, but Keady, to be fair, came back out, clear across on his favourite left side. A great score.
Dara Walsh is allowed to go short again to Ronan Burke. Ronan gives it back to him, and Dara plays the ball across towards Daniel Loftus in space. Daniel comes inside his man, tries to take on his man. Daniel hand passes the ball across the field as Turlough tried to work it out with Ronan Burke. Ronan Burke is swung around there, and that's going to be a free, and the free out is to Turloughmore. It'll be interesting to see, will the goalkeeper decide to come down to take it, or will Dahi Burke take it? It's if Dara is coming out to take it.
Dara might come to it. You wouldn't know. They'll take their time at it anyway. It's Dahi going to take it. Dara's going back.
Here comes Dahi Burke with this free out now for Turloughmore. 12 points to 1-6 as Dahi gets ready to take it. An experienced campaigner, as we know, for not alone for Turloughmore but for Galway over many years, as he launches that ball down the field in towards the corner. Who's going to win it? It's going to be batted out towards Conor Welsh. Conor is on possession. Conor gets it off towards Dara Whelan. Dara Whelan over to the far side of the field to Sean Loftus. Got 1 point so far. Sean Loftus takes on his man. Sean Loftus is soloing forward. Sean Loftus hand passed the ball inside, but good defensive play there by Owen Geraghty. Got the hurl up, wins possession for Oranmore Maree, gets it out towards Jeremy Hannafy. Hannafy plays a low ball over towards Rory Burke. Rory Burke and Killian Traers having a fair old battle there as that ball goes out over the line, and the linesman is giving this line ball. What way is it going? It's hard to see from our vantage point which way it's going to go. It looks as if it's going towards the Turloughmore side, and it is going towards Turloughmore.
It's an interesting duel there. Like, these guys are good hurlers, like Traers and Burke, and they're the future really for Galway, I'd say, down the road now.
Yeah, 2 guys that were part of the Galway panel this year. Of course, Killian Traers didn't play due to injury. Rory Burke did see championship action, so he has played senior championship for Galway, and of course his father played as well, Richie, as that ball is played inside towards Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon taking on his man. Sean going for the score. He's half blocked down though, but it could be a dangerous ball. It is a dangerous ball in there. McInerney tries to take it out of the air, as does Sean Loftus. The ball is going to break. It's pulled on by Sean O'Hanlon in there, trying to win it for Turloughmore. 12 points to 1-6. There's a nice healthy sun out there now as well, so the pitch will be fairly well drying out as this championship quarter final weekend is well underway here in Galway.
Here,
Sean Byrne has decided to throw it in on the 20 metre line, as Cyril says. 12 points to 1 goal and 6. 28 minutes gone in the first half, 3 between them. The goal for Turloughmore, crucial score by Killian Whelan. They were 8 points down, 11 points to 1-3, but they've hit 1-3 as opposed to a point in the last 7 or 8 minutes. The ball breaks inside to Barry Callan. Is this a goal scoring opportunity? Trying to burrow his way through. Is this going to be a free out? It is going to be a penalty, would you believe it? A penalty to Barry Callan and to Turloughmore, and certainly we'd have to look at that one again.
Yeah.
Was it harsh enough? He was burrowing his way through.
Well, he burrowed his way through, and to be fair, he took
given
them
as a
all
penalty.
it could be a penalty, and it could be kind of nearly a free for overcarrying. Oranmore will feel that he overcarried. Turloughmore said it is a penalty. So
a penalty is given. It was a 50-50 one, really. And it's been given as a penalty by Sean Byrne, and it's going to be a penalty to Turloughmore. Barry Callan won it to O'Connell's man. There's 3 or 4 Oranmore Maree men, and he went to ground.
He was pulled back.
There's a penalty. And it is a penalty to Turloughmore. So who'll be taking the penalty for Turlough? Dara Walsh, the goalkeeper,
is coming up. Or is it the brother?
It's the goalkeeper that's coming up to take it. He's taking his time. We have reached the 29th minute.
But he's cool about it anyway. He's walking up nice and steady.
I think I saw him scoring 2 or 3 penalties here at one stage in the under-20 final.
Yeah, and
I think he scored 2 and saved 3.
I was just going to say you saw him blocking them as well.
Yeah, and it's going to be a penalty. Dara Walsh, the goalkeeper for Turloughmore, is coming up to take the penalty. It's 12 points to 1-6. 29 minutes played here in Kenny Park and Athenry. Jack Grealish is the goalkeeper.
The pressure is on the lad taking the free here now, Niall, in the sense that he's expected to score, whereas the goalie blocks it, he's the hero, and if he doesn't, well, he's not really expected to.
Here comes Dara Walsh with the penalty for Turloughmore from the 20-metre line. He lifts, spins and strikes the shot. Saved by the goalkeeper, Jack Grealish. He dived to block it out, and it goes over towards the far side of the field. Who's going to win possession? It's still 12 points to 1-6, and it's won by Oranmore Maree. They're trying to come out of defence. They do come out of defence. That ball is cleared down the field by the Oranmore Maree men. Could that be a turning point in the game? The ball breaks towards Barry McDonough. He's on the ground. There was nobody beside him actually when he fell to the ground, as that ball comes right across the field towards Killian Whelan, comes inside his man. Killian has it now for Turloughmore, plays the ball off to the runner. The runner is Conor Walsh. This will be a good score if it goes over the bar from Conor Walsh. His brother had the penalty saved, and that one goes to the wrong side of the post, and wise. There's going to be 2 minutes of extra time. It was a well hit penalty and well saved by Jack Grealish.
It was well hit and well saved, but Turlough didn't get a point out in ensuing kind of attack, which has been a big score if they did.
The ball is won by Cullen Burke for Oranmore Maree. 3 points between them. Cullen Burke winding up for a score. Is that a 4th point to put between the sides? It is a 2nd for Cullen Burke, and it's 13 points to 1-6. There's going to be 2 minutes additional time. We are into that 2 minutes. We have about a minute and a half left. Next couple of minutes could be crucial for both sides here as we come up towards half time.
That's a big score now in the sense like that. Turlough got not now the penalty, and Oranmore Maree have to go down and get a great score.
Brian Connolly for Turloughmore plays the ball up towards Tom Quirk. It's a 50-50 ball.
Hard ball
to Will. Thomas Blake is going to go down there for Oranmore Maree. Good young player, a guy who will be under 20 again next year. He's put under serious pressure there. It's going to be a free out. Thomas Blake and Tom Quirk are on the ground. There's nothing really happening between them, in fairness. It's they were just holding on to one another. It's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Oranmore Maree, and Rory Burke has come to take it. If he could score this with the wind, it would put 5 between them, which would be a nice lead coming up to half time, considering Turlough had the chance to level with the penalty.
Yeah, just show you the whole thing can turn. Like, he'll go for it anyway. He's a good bit out. He's on the sideline, back near his own, say 65, but you know, to me again the distance will be no problem. It's just the accuracy, but he'll go for it. He's very good.
He's hit 4 points so far, 2 from play and 2 from frees in this quarter-final.
He's going on his favourite left-hand side.
Rory Burke, the Burke brothers have contributed 7 points so far. Some people roaring at him, there's no need for that. As that ball goes long in towards the goal, so up goes Dahi Burke to take it. It comes off his hand, goes out for a 65. Uncharacteristic drop by Dahi there. And that's going to be, he could have let it off actually because the ball was going wide. But it's a free now from a more advantageous position this time for Rory Burke, and we have hit 31-40.
Yeah, this should be doing his compass now, like it should put it up to 14 to 1-6. Be nicely going in at half time.
So 13 points to 1 goal and 6. 4 points between them as Rory Burke stands over the free for Oranmore Maree. He's going to go short. He's going to go quick to Jeremy Hannafy. That could be a wise decision or a poor decision. It's Jeremy Hannafy who's in possession, tries to come inside his man. I'm not quite sure about the wisdom of that. Jeremy Hannafy's in possession, plays the ball across the field. It's a dangerous ball. It's going to be won by Turloughmore's Ronan Burke there. And a poor decision by Oranmore Maree there, Cyril, coming up to half time. They had the chance, they had the free shot to go 5 points up. They decided to play it across the goals. I think we saw it in the last round here as well. Was it someone that went short and the pass went astray as well? That one has gone astray there. It could have been a 5 point lead. There's 4 in it though at half time.
4 in it, and they say they need it all, but they will score in the second half because they have good kind of strikers. The Bucks are very good strikers, but you know, you'd imagine that Turloughmore kind of should be able to take care of the 4 points. But look, we saw in the first half, or in the first game, like Sarsfield took over in the first 50 minutes and then Crowell came back into it. Still anyone's game, all to be played for.
Yeah,
it's a typical game done now after, say, a very good end into the other game. It's getting hard to get going, but it's just kind of getting going when it's stopped, really.
Yeah, it's half time here. An interesting first half sees Oranmore Maree, who were wind-aided in the first half, lead Turloughmore by 13 points to 1 goal and 6 points at half time. Come back to us in 7 or 8 minutes' time, and we should be almost ready to go with the second half here of the second of the Forvis Mazars Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals. The first one, as we said earlier on, went to extra time. It was won by Crockwell in the end, 224 to 319. The second of them is at half time, and it's Oranmore Maree, who were wind-aided, as we said, who lead by 4 at half time, 13 points to 1-6. Against the wind in the first half, we're on the attack with the Dara Whelan soloing through. He did something similar in the last game against Clymer Daly. He puts the ball straight between the post. Dara Whelan gets the ball off to Colin Burke, and Colin Burke goes for a score from out the field, but it's going to go to the wrong side of the post, is it? It isn't. It's gone straight between the posts. Colin Burke has put it over the bar. Anthony Keady plays the ball inside, and Niall Burke is bearing down on goal. Niall Burke for Oranmore Maree going through, and Niall Burke taps forward on Conor Butler. The space opens up. Goal scoring opportunity for the goal machine. That's Ryan O'Donnell. This time he decides to tap.
Well, like you see, they are inexperienced, but I think they've done the right thing, gone for it. Even though this one's probably gone left. Yeah,
it's gone over the bar actually. It's a point from Rory. Under pressure, he loses it. It's picked up by Ruben David. Is this a chance for Ruben David for Oranmore Maree? It is. It's on his man. He's got a support player in Conor Butler. Conor Butler's in possession. If this goes over the bar, it'll be a superb score. And Conor Butler puts it over the bar. 7 points so far have been Sean Loftus and Dara Whelan. He opened the scoring as Conor Walsh goes for the score for Turlough. He makes no mistake. That's a point for Conor Walsh. Working out to Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke going for the score for Oranmore Maree. Is it coming in? It is coming in. It's over the bar. The 3 Burke brothers are now on the scoreboard into the path of Rory Burke. Rory Burke is winding up for another scoreable opportunity for Oranmore Maree. Rory Burke goes for the score. It's gone over the bar. The umpire with the possession though. He's picked it up now at the second attempt. He's going to go for a score from out of the sideline. Niall Burke going for a score. Has that one come inside the post? It has. It's a superb score. His helmet. Surely the game has to stop. The referee says play on. The ball goes out to Rory Burke, and Rory Burke is in splendid isolation, as I say, and he's put the ball straight between the posts. Sean O'Hanlon has got a man inside. Will he go for the score himself? Turlough need to score. Sean O'Hanlon provides it over the bar. Is won by Barry Callan. Barry's in possession. Barry's on the ground. Barry's appealing for a free. Goes back to Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh inside towards Killian Whelan, who tries to spin Garage McInerney. He still has spun Garage McInerney. He's bearing down on goal. Killian Whelan for Turloughmore going through. Killian Whelan with a shot. It's into the back of the net. A goal by Killian Whelan. Scoring opportunity here for Tom Quirk, bearing down on goal. Tom Quirk with a shot. It's fast bit over the bar by Tom towards Anthony Keady. Keady has it now for Oranmore Maree. Keady's going for the score. That's a lovely score by Anthony Keady. Great score by Anthony Keady. It was one that Oranmore Maree needed.
Well, he's not really expected to.
Here comes Dara Walsh with the penalty for Turloughmore from the 20-metre line. He lifts, spins and strikes the shot. Saved by the goalkeeper Jack Grealish. The ball is won by Colin Burke for Oranmore Maree. 3 points between them. And you're all very welcome back here to Kenny Park in Athenry, where it's half-time between Turloughmore and Oranmore Maree. It's 13 points for Oranmore Maree, 1-6 for Turloughmore at half-time. The Turloughmore team are out on the field. We've here for the quarter-finals of the championship, sir, but there was a big game in Ardrahan today. Our big game in Loughrea. Ardrahan have preserved their senior status. It's Kilkenarn who goes down 119 to 13 points. Terrible to see any team go down, and it'll be disappointment for Kilkenarn this afternoon.
Yeah, like Ardrahan all year kind of playing without a few of the lads kind of injured and kind of putting out fellas that are half injured. Like, it's a big win for them in the sense that to stay up senior, that's a big, because like when you go down it's very hard now to come back up again. But Kilkenarn would have been a big loss to Maree. Got injured, kind of broke his arm early in the campaign. He's a top goal, he'd be a big loss to him. But they have a young team, they're well capable of regrouping. Once they can hold on and keep them young lads coming through, they have a lot of county minors coming through. They are a good side, and you know they'll do quite well. Once they'll be disappointed, but you'll find that they'll have a good championship next year.
And for Ardrahan then, they've won today. It could give them a boost going into next year's championship. They finished the year on a win. Yeah,
the big thing about winning a relegation kind of final or playoff, and to call it, like you come out winning, and like it's a big boost starting for next year, because like if they get the fellas free or injury free, the Fahy's back from injury, the Welsh is fully back from injury, Kindy back from injury. These kind of guys, they'll be all on the team. So like, you know, they'll look forward. They'll be relieved to get out of that dogfight, and they look forward to next year.
The game here, the first game we had, where the Turloughmore team are out on the field. The first game, we know that Crowell won it by after extra time, 2 points, a late goal from Adam Clark after a late goal as well from Jeremy McCarthy. So Crowell are into the semi-final. They'll be delighted. 224 to 319. They've backed up, I suppose, winning their group by getting now through the quarter-final and into the semi-final.
Yeah, well, like the big thing this year, Niall, for Crowell was they started off with a win. Sometimes you start off with a loss, like you're under pressure straight away, which happens in other years. Now, Ian Dallins is over them, Niall Healy, these fellas, Fergal Healy, they'd know them inside out, but they got on a run, and they got the young lads, the young leans coming through, like, you know, even the subs, Clark coming through, like as a sub now, he's round while Gagan, big strong fella, like to use his strength and use his athleticism, like, you know, fine cut of a fella. Their subs are very, very good. Now, so were Sarsfields, like in the sense that at one stage you'd imagine that Crowell were going to pull away. Sarsfields came, didn't got level, kind of got up, and to be fair to them, even order time, they finished very, very strong. Joseph Cooney was a big loss, of course, there's no doubt about that, to Sarsfields. They'll feel disappointed tonight, but it's a big win for Crowell. They're back in the big time again, they're in the last four. When you get in there, Niall, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I'm just looking up here, Damien McGrath has gone into the Oranmore Maree dressing room with Conor Quinlan, the linesman as well, to get them out onto the field of play for the start of the second half. And Conor Quinlan is, I can see him just going in the door of the Crowell dressing room for the start of this, or the Oranmore Maree dressing room, to get them out onto the field of play. The dressing room is closed, I think Conor is outside the door, he's not getting in. Not quite sure what the time is as regards when the first half ended, and when are they out within the time frame, but they're getting a bit agitated. Turlough around the field for a few minutes, so it'll be interesting to see sort of what this will have. Will it re-energise Oranmore Maree for the start of the second half as they come back onto the field, or will Turlough start well? Whoever starts well, the benefit of this will be seen, I'm sure, in their own minds. Yeah, like they're up, 4 points, they're up at half time. It's not extra much that breeze, but at the same time they're still ahead, they have something to play for. They do have something to play for, is right. Yeah, and you know, you can well imagine the dressing room, they're saying we're 4 up, we're going to die in our boots here, and this is the best chance we'll have, you know, for a long time. They were unlucky last year. Remember last year they were heading the pool table, and next thing they were fighting relegation. Just the score in the last was Sarsfields got the goal against them or someone, so it shows you the fortunes of war. The referee has speaking to the goalkeeper Jack Grealish, who has changed his jersey, by the way. He's now wearing a white jersey. Himself and Sean Byrne having a chat out there as well. And is that number 18 I see for Turloughmore? I think Killian Traers actually started wearing number 18. Yeah, so the teams are almost ready to start. 5:30 it is almost here. We thought we'd probably be nearly at the end of this game. He'd want to throw it in. The second half is underway, and eventually the ball is picked up by Darragh Whelan. Similar to the first half, he burst through at the start of this first half. He's bursting through again now, tries to lay the ball off. The ball breaks, and it's picked up by the Oranmore Maree captain. That's Ross Malone out towards Colin Burke. Tries to get it forward towards Rory Burke, but well picked up by Killian Traers. Traers is playing well. Traers is going for a score. Traers is putting the ball between the posts. Great scores by Killian Traers over the bar. In fairness, he's gone over on Rory Burke. He's tied him down somewhat. Great score by Killian Traers. Yeah, it's a tough
top trying him down. That's a great score on his left hand side, a long way out, but he drilled it over the bar. What is it, back to 3?
Back to 3, 13 points to 1-7. A huge win with Turlough in this second half as Jack Grealish takes the puck out, and Jack Grealish goes route one. It's a good puck out, it must be said. Niall Burke is out in the half-hour line underneath this ball. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Conor Welsh. Conor has the ball now for Turlough, goes back the field towards Dahi Burke, and Dahi Burke sprays the ball further forward, looking on this side of the field for Sean O'Hanlon, who got 2 points in the first half. It's picked up by Ross Malone though. Ross Malone for Oranmore Maree. He's the team captain. He hand passes the ball out towards Conor Butler. Conor Butler off to the runner. That is Garage McInerney, and McInerney launches it inside towards Ruben Davitt. Davitt's in front of his man. Davitt spins his man. Davitt's going for a score. It'll be a good score by Ruben Davitt. It's between the posts, is it? By Ruben Davitt it is. It's over the bar. Ruben Davitt is the man. His second score of the day. Good score by Ruben Davitt. Good ball by Gareth McInerney. Good score, 14 points to 1-7.
And Davitt has the pace, and so was O'Donnell inside, and he just spun around. Once he got the turn, that thought he was going to score. Great, well answered back by Oranmore Maree.
4 between them as the puck out by Dara Walsh goes over to this side of the field, and it's Brian Connolly who's in possession. He fumbles the ball, he's put under pressure now. Brian Connolly has it, just skips away from Anthony Keady, and Brian is in possession. Brian off his left hand side, gets the ball inside towards the full forward line. There's a bit of consternation in there, and the man who breaks for it is Sean Loftus going for the score. It's coming inside the post by Sean Loftus. Good score by Sean Loftus. That is his second of the day, and Brian Connolly fumbled the ball but eventually got away with it down the field.
Loftus.
Good score.
As you said, there was a bit of trouble inside. It was lads tangled everywhere, and it broke to Loftus. He wasn't going to miss that.
14 points now to 1 goal and 8 points as Garage McInerney wins the ball. He's taken up the 4 Turloughmore men come in right in Gulfin, and top of him there's Tom Kirk on the ground. But it's Turloughmore or Oranmore Maree who have possession with Rory Burke. Rory Burke plays the ball across the field. There's no space for anybody here, and it's picked up by Jeremy Hannafy. Jeremy Hannafy flicks the ball ahead of Barry McDonough. Jeremy Hannafy goes down on the ball. Jeremy Hannafy has Niall Burke inside him. He's still soling forward. Jeremy Hannafy plays the ball across the field towards Niall Burke. Niall Burke has it. He's bearing down a goal. Niall Burke with a shot. It's saved by the goalkeeper Dara Walsh, and Dara Walsh goes down the ball. He's hit late. It's going to be a free out. It was a good save by Dara Walsh because Niall Burke was looking to put that one into the back of the net. There's going to be a yellow card here for an Oranmore Maree player. Good save by Dara Walsh.
Great save by Dara Walsh. Like the Turlough backs won't be happy with that, because he got a right hard tackle, but a great save. That could be a turning point, because Niall Burke got a great pass inside, had only the goalie to beat. Didn't beat him. To be fair to Welsh, he got down and blocked the bullet, so that's the way it goes.
3 minutes gone in the second half. Jeremy Hannafy is the man who's going to pick up the yellow card as Jamie Holland comes off the Turloughmore team, and it's Sean Nanan Searle who's coming in for Turloughmore. There'll be a great roar when Sean Nanan comes in, and isn't it fantastic to see Sean Nanan back on the field.
Great to see him back. I met him this morning, Loughrea, and I said, how are you fixed? He said, I'm talking out, and I said, you're looking fit, so good to see him back.
Yeah, we thought at the day, it's 5 or 6 weeks ago here, we were here for the first round of the championship, and the news came through that Sean Nanan was ill. It's great to see him back on the Turloughmore team again in place of Jamie Holland, so great to see, as we said, Sean Nanan back playing for Turloughmore. As there's the umpire, the linesman, or the referee is speaking to both umpires. He's calling in an Oranmore Maree player here, is it? Is it not Niall Burke, I'd say? Is it Niall Burke that he's calling in? I think it's Jeremy Hannafy he was speaking to previously. He's speaking to Ronan Burke now as well, and it looks as if Ronan Burke is about to pick up a yellow card possibly. I'm not sure, did he give Jeremy Hannafy the yellow card for the foul on Dara Walsh? We were looking at Sean Nanan coming in, but he spoke there to Ronan Burke. He didn't give him a card, but it's a free out. To be fair,
he's not giving many cards. He's kind of talking to them all, but there could have been one there. This is a long puck out. Dara
Walsh takes the puck out. He goes route one down the field. It's going to break. Who's it going to break towards? And Oranmore Maree have defended as well. It's Jerry Carr who's on the ground. He's fouled coming out, and that's going to be a free out to Turlough or to Oranmore Maree on this side of the field. 14 points to 1-8. That could be a turning point. That save is
that's a great save. It holds them in the game. And to be fair to the Oranmore Maree backs, they're tackling hard and they're going to the ball. They have to, because if you let the Turloughs out in front, they'll score.
I'm looking at Dahi Burke. He's the man.
Crossfield ball here.
Totally. He's unmarked in the Turloughmore defence now. The ball looks for Anthony Keady back in action as well. Of course, he was injured the last couple of rounds. Good to see him back as well. Anthony Keady soling forward. He's got good pace. Plays the ball off to Thomas Blake. Thomas Blake going for the score. The man wearing number 4, the cornerback, and Thomas Blake is a fine young hurler. He puts it over the bar. Good score by Thomas Blake. 15 points now to 1 goal and 8 points. Thomas Blake puts it over the bar.
Yeah, they've answered that very well now. The last 2 scores are by Turlough. This is kind of a puck out into grass.
4 points between them. Owen Geraghty and Barry Callan in a race possession. It's going to be a free out. Barry Callan adjudged to have fouled Owen Geraghty over on the far side of the field, so one up there for Owen Geraghty. He'll be happy with that.
Yeah, they're tearing out to the ball, and they're just getting them kind of breaks. They're tackling from the front, if you know what I mean. They're not standing in behind.
There's 4 between them as Garage McInerney comes out to take the free for Oranmore Maree. He's an imposing figure there at centre half back, and there's another imposing figure at the other end. The 2 number 6s who have given great service not alone to their clubs but Galway over many years. The ball is played over to this side of the field again. Ruben Davitt has the run on Brian Connolly. Ruben Davitt tries to keep it in play, and the ball is just about kept in play, and Niall Burke tries to go down it under pressure over there from Ronan Burke. 2 experienced players as well. Sean Lennon tries to go down it. Sean Lennon pulls in the ball, and the ball goes out towards the middle of the field where Colin Burke tries to pick it up under serious pressure from 2 Turloughmore men there. Eventually it's picked up by Ross Malone. Ross Malone gets the ball out towards Anthony Keady. Keady in possession sprays the ball across the field. Good play there by Dara Whelan though. He intercepts that pass to Thomas Blake. He goes back the field. He's just have thrown it. Actually, I think he played it off the hand. He thought there was a player beside him. There was nobody beside him, and he played it back into his hand again. It's going to be a free in. Possible scoring opportunity.
I think he thought about the lad on his right was a Turloughmore. In actual fact, was Oranmore Maree. So like it's a free for them. It's an important free now for Rory Burke.
Yeah, and you could see the frustration in Dara Whelan there. He knew the minute he had done that it was going to be a free against him. It's 15 points to 1-8. Jamie Holland is about to come back in again after receiving attention, so it'll be Sean Lennon coming back off the Turlough team again. But as we said, great to see Sean back in the field of play as Rory Burke takes the free for Oranmore Maree. Rory Burke puts it over the bar. Good score by Rory Burke. That's 5 for him. 3 frees and 2 from play, and they have extended their half-time lead, sir, out to 5 now. 16 points to 1-8.
Yeah, it's a big lead in the context of this side. They have something to hold on to.
Puck out goes over to this side of the field. It's going to break into the path of Jamie Holland from a standing position. Holland goes for the score. Up comes the goalkeeper. He's dropped it. It should be a goal, is it? He goes and it's into the back of the net. Surely it's in the net. Yeah. It's a goal for Turloughmore. The goalkeeper Jack Grealish came out under a high ball, and I'm not sure what he did. He dropped the ball. It went in the net. I don't know, did Sean Loftus get a touch to it, or did it go straight in the net from Jamie Holland's effort? I was just about to say Jamie Holland. It was a poor enough effort by Jamie Holland going for a score. All of a sudden the ball is in the net. It's 16 points to 2-8. That is a tonic goal for Turloughmore as the ball is won by Rory Burke from the puck out. Rory Burke gets the ball inside towards the full forward and looking for Ryan O'Donnell. There's 2 between them. All of a sudden that 5-point lead is obliterated down to 2. Ryan O'Donnell has the ball. Ryan has got 1 point so far. Ryan O'Donnell is going to come back out the field. He's going to play it out towards Ruben Davitt. Davitt goes for a score. Is it coming inside the post? It's coming inside the post by Ruben Davitt. It's a superb score by Ruben Davitt. It's over the bar. It's given anyway. Darragh Walsh is pleading his case. The ball has gone over the bar. 3 points for Ruben Davitt. 17 points now to 2-8.
Yeah, I didn't know the umpire hadn't a clue where it was. I'd say he was kind of looking around, but it's given to Oranmore. Good score. Great to hit back after letting in a very kind of soft goal. I
think the linesman or the fourth official has pointed something here to the referee, Sean Byrne, who's coming over. 17 points to 2-8. That goal, Oranmore Maree's Jack Grealish will be disappointed to concede it. It was one that he came out underneath it. He dropped it. There's a Turloughmore man. It's Darren Shaughnessy getting the card here. He's taken off the bib. Not Darren Shaughnessy, actually. He thought he was taking off the bib. It's Evan Kilroy actually that's getting the card. He's getting a yellow card. So we've had a lot of players booked on a lot of men booked on the sideline so far today.
There must have been.
It must be some decree by the Galway County Board or something that we have 6 people booked so far, 4 reds and 2 yellows. That's only on the sideline as the ball is pucked out to this side of the field.
The players are on the pitch.
17 points to 2-8. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Owen Geraghty. Geraghty's under pressure from Barry Callan. They're having a right good battle, those two. The ball is near the sideline. It's scooped out for a 65. It looked as if it was Owen Geraghty that flicked that ball out, but the umpire has signalled a wide ball, and that is a 6th wide for Turlough. 2-8 they have on the scoreboard. 17 points for Oranmore Maree. There are 9 minutes gone in the second half. Jack Grealish takes the quick puck out. He goes over to the far side of the field. Jerry Carr works it out towards the middle of the field towards Colin Burke. Colin Burke looks upfield and gets the ball inside and tries to evade Dahi Burke in there. Was there a push in the back? Ryan O'Donnell tries to get down it. He's under serious pressure. Ryan O'Donnell loses possession. He's fouled in at the second attempt. It's going to be a free in.
Yeah, the brakes are going. Oranmore Maree's way there now. That, a lovely flick and got a late kind of attack. It's going to be free and it should be a score.
Rory Burke is the man who will take the free. 17 points for Oranmore Maree, 2-8 for Turloughmore. 9 minutes gone in the second half.
There should be another score for them here. You expect Rory to score this.
Rory Burke with the free for Oranmore Maree. 5 he's got so far. He got 4 in the first half. He has got 3 frees and 2 from play. Is this going to be point number 6 for Rory Burke? Rory Burke, has he put it over the bar? He has put it over the bar. 6 points for Rory Burke, and that's 4 from frees and 2 from play. And again, there's 4 between them again. They've got the last 2 points. 18 points to 2-8. Darragh Walsh goes over to this side of the field. There's 3 Turloughmore men. There's 3 Oranmore Maree men. The ball is going to break. Who's going to be onto the break first? Sean O'Hanlon tries to get there, but the ball is on the ground, and in comes Owen Geraghty for Oranmore Maree. Owen Geraghty sprays the ball across the field. It's a terrible pass. It's going to be picked up by Sean Loftus. Loftus tries to flick the ball back back to Conor Welch. Conor has the ball. He goes back the field towards Sean O'Hanlon. He's blocked down. The ball is into the path of Sean Loftus again. Loftus is, that's going to be a free in surely. He got a clip in the helmet there. Referee's paying the advantage. The ball comes across the field, but again it's an unforced error from Oranmore Maree in the sense that they should have cleared the ball down the field. A pass went astray, and all of a sudden it's going to be a tap over score for Turlough.
They had plenty of backs there to clear, like, and this should be a tap over for Conor Welch. Okay, see, that's the score, but should have been back to 3 points again. Turloughmore or Maree are playing very, very well, but like they're making these kind of mistakes, to be fair, since Turlough got that kind of lucky goal enough that hit back with 2 points.
Sean Lennon is coming back this time as a full sub, if you want to call it that, as this free is going to be taken. The secretary Susan Tarpey is writing out the note there as Conor Walsh puts the ball over the bar. That is a second point from a free for Conor Walsh, and Sean O'Hanlon is the man who's coming off. Sean O'Hanlon got 2 points in the first half, and Sean Lennon is in the middle of the field. It is 18 points to 2-9. There are 3 points between them, and we have reached the 11th minute of the second half. We haven't had the fireworks we had in the first game as of yet, Cyril, but of course that went to extra time.
That only lasted that only came later on the game. It was something else.
Jack Grealish takes the puck out this side of the field looking for Anthony Keady. Keady has it. He's an elusive enough player, in fairness to him. He's in possession. He's got a support player. That support player is Jeremy Hannafy. Jeremy Hannafy now soloing forward. Jeremy Hannafy cutting inside. Jeremy Hannafy still has it. He's got a man in support. He loses possession though. He's put under serious pressure there. He had Thomas Blake inside him, and eventually Dahi Burke goes down for Turloughmore, and Dahi has the ball. Dahi's going to hand pass the ball across the field to Tom Kirk. It was a poor enough pass, but he got away with it because there was a foul on Tom Kirk, and it's going to be a free out, and a free out is to Turloughmore, and Dahi Burke is saying I'm going to leave it to Jamie Holland, who's coming back all the way back to the half back line to take it. 18 points to 2-9. It is delicately poised here, Cyril, isn't it?
It is, yes. Anyone's game now. Like Oranmore Maree are still tipping away at their scores, like an odd point here and there can hold them. Turlough didn't hit the front really yet, like, so it's still anyone's game.
Jamie Holland with the free for Turloughmore. He launches it long down the field. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He has got the accuracy. It's straight between the posts, and it's Jamie Holland's first score of the day. It's 18 points to 2 goals and 10 points. Turlough led at the start from Dara Whelan. I don't think they've led since.
No.
As this puck out is taken by Jack Grealish. He goes short out towards Jerry Carr. Jerry Carr now is soloing forward for Oranmore Maree. He's trying to look for Rory Burke again. Himself and Killian Sherr's battling possession. Well taken by Rory Burke. Rory Burke put under pressure. Hand passes the ball. It's a poor pass. Turloughmore have won it back. It's Sean Loftus. He's going for the score for Turloughmore. Sean Loftus puts it straight between the post. It's over the bar. Sean Loftus again. And when Oranmore Maree look back at this, some of the unforced errors for the last few scores they've given away, they'll be disappointed.
They'll be disappointed, but Loftus is a good
great score by Sean Loftus, in fairness.
Great risk in him, like. This is a long puck. Great puck out against the breeze.
18 points to 2-11. The ball is going to hold up in the air as Anthony Keady tries to go down it. Keady has Ruben David actually. Ruben David inside towards Rory Burke. Rory Burke back towards Anthony Keady, and there is a free there to Oranmore Maree. And a free into Oranmore Maree. They're about to go to their bench. It looks as if Conor Hannafy could be coming in for Oranmore Maree as well. We saw him come into good effect. I think he scored a goal in the opening round against Sarsfields.
He's their go-to sub all year, I think. Like, he's the one that kind of comes on and causes, kind of like he always causes trouble when he comes on.
He's in for Oranmore Maree. There is 1 point between them. 18 points to 2-11. 13 minutes into the second half. Turlough have wind advantage in this second half. There were 4 down at half time. It was 13 points to 1-6. They are now only 1 point down, but Rory Burke has a free for Oranmore Maree. It is a difficult free, Cyril, though, as he's against the wind, but he's got 4 frees and 2 from play so far, as Ryan O'Donnell is the man who comes off.
Yeah, O'Donnell, like, he's usually good for a goal, usually the pace.
He got 3 against Loughrea, of course, in that under 20 replay.
Rory Burke can test him here, but he's good at them.
If this goes over the bar, it'll be a good score by Rory Burke. Rory Burke launches it in towards the goals. He's put it straight between the posts. No, he hasn't actually. The sun is in our eyes here. The ball goes wide. That's 6 wides for Oranmore Maree. Turlough, I think, have also struck 6.
No, it was a hard free. It wasn't a gimme, if you know what I mean. You still had to do a lot to get it.
Conor Walsh with the ball from his
long
defender
ball
there. He launches it long down the field. It's a dangerous ball. Brilliantly taken out of the air by Jerry Carr somehow. Jerry's trying to burst his way out. Goes back to the goalkeeper, Jack Grealish. And Jack Grealish decides to go route 1 and get it out the field. And it's caught by a former goalkeeper there in Paul Doulahan, the Turloughmore coach, as the ball goes out of the line. He still had the reflexes there to catch that one with the left hand. 18 points to 2-11. Line ball to Turloughmore on this side of the field. Jamie Holland, as we know, is a sweet striker of the ball. We saw Kieran Lean points too.
Great tussle inside there in that full back line between Garrity and Carr and the Turloughmore.
They're having a great old battle, all them lads in there, and there's a lot of pushing and shoving going on. Jack Grealish now would do well to get back into the goals. There's a lot of stuff going on in there. Conor Welch is on the ground and he's up. And
don't umpires to see.
It's a line ball to Turloughmore. Jamie Holland decided to leave it to Sean Loftus. Loftus has hit 3 points. 18 points to 2-11. 15 minutes played here in the second half. We have 15 to go, plus whatever additional time will be added on as Loftus gets ready to take this. Sean Byrne is going to speak to the umpires.
Loftus, You know, he's a long way up, but he could go for it. He's a good hurler.
18 points to 2-11.
Plenty of time to get up on the grass.
So here comes the free for Sean Loftus, or the sideline I should say for Sean Loftus. Sean Byrne is not going to take any action against anybody at the moment. It's going to be a line ball. Line ball to Sean Loftus, and he's placing it. So he's placing it well inside the field, by the way.
He's gone well in.
He's gone well in, is right, as he takes the sideline. It goes right across the goals. It's a base of possession. There's both Owen Geraghty and Barry Callan are on the ground there. That gives Killian Whelan the chance to pick it up for Turloughmore. He's trying to burrow his way in. Killian Whelan is in possession. He's put under serious pressure there by Garrod McInerney. Now all of a sudden he's out on the 20-metre line. Who's going to win possession here? Turloughmore have it. They're trying to burrow their way through. It's going to be a free in. This is going to be the equaliser, and a chance for Turloughmore to level up the ball game here. And it is a foul over there. I'm not quite sure whose foul. Is it Killian Whelan? I think there was foul. It's going to be a free in.
It's hard enough to get the frees. Like, he's not giving them away simple ones, but like he was kind of crowded and tackled and pulled. So it should be a score for Conor Welch again. He has to do it, but he should from that position. Yeah,
Conor Walsh with the free. This should be point number 3 for Conor, you would think. We have reached the 17th minute almost of the second half. We're into the 17th minute, I should say. 16 minutes have been played as Conor Walsh has a chance here to equalise the ball game for Turloughmore. There were 4 down at half time. Of course, they were playing against that wind in that first half. 13 points Oranmore Maree scored in that first half. They're now up to 18, which is a healthy enough score at this stage of the game, as Conor Walsh takes the free, and Conor makes no mistake. He puts it over the bar. The sides are level here in Kenny Park. 18 points to 2-12. 3 points for Conor Walsh.
Interesting here tonight to see will Turlough move up and the puck out, like 1-1 rather than let or more of a short one.
They've gone long, Oranmore Maree, and the ball is going to break in the middle of the field. It's going to break with Anthony Keating, and in fairness, when they've gone long, he's got onto a lot of ball. Anthony Keating has it. He's swung around there. He's on an advantage. He plays the ball in towards Niall Burke. Niall Burke has no advantage accruing, so that means it's going to be a free in, as Niall Burke just throws the ball nonchalantly, I'd say, between the posts.
Yeah,
so it's going to be a free.
He's getting on a lot of breaking ball, and he's kind of drawn frees the whole time. He's good at it.
Rory Burke will take the free for Oranmore Maree. It's a difficult one. He's almost in the middle of the field, and he's against the wind though, and we can't say it enough, sir. There's a huge wind here favouring Turloughmore in the second half.
There is, yeah. But he'll have the distance. He's going to take a strike at left hand. He's good in it.
18 points to 2-12.
He'll be able to drill it now into the breeze.
Yeah, the last one went narrowly wide from his perspective. So here comes the free from Rory Burke. He has got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He has got the accuracy. It's over the bar. Point number 7 for Rory Burke. 5 from frees and 2 from play. And Oranmore Maree lead again by a point.
Yeah, they're hanging in there. They're just holding on the whole time.
19 points to 2-12. The puck out goes over to this side of the field. 2 from Turloughmore, 2 from Oranmore Maree underneath it. The ball breaks into the path of Garage McInerney. He's put under pressure though, and it's Tom Kirk who has it for Turloughmore. Tom Kirk can pass the ball off towards Jamie Holland. He's on the ground. That's going to be free for Jamie Holland. Yeah. That's a difficult one, it must be said, but it's going to be a free all the same to Conor Walsh.
Oranmore as well have not to protest to the ref, because if he brings it in, it'll make the angle a lot better for Conor Welsh.
Yeah, it's a difficult enough angle as it is, so he will take this. He's made a couple of steps in, so makes it more advantageous from his perspective, but it's a better angle, but it's still a difficult free. 19 points to 2-12. He's between the 45 and the 20-metre line, but he's out quite close to the sideline here, hitting in towards the scoreboard end, weighted by the wind here in Athenry. He's got 3 points so far, 1 in the first half, 2 in the second half. They've all come from place balls. Is this a chance for his 4th point today to level up the ball game again with 12 minutes to go? Conor Walsh launches it in towards the goals. He's got the accuracy. The sides are level. Good score by Conor Walsh. That's 4 points for him. Both free takers, Rory Burke and Conor Walsh, have been pointing so far, while Jamie Holland hit a superb free for Turlough in the early stages of the second half. The ball goes out to this field, brilliantly taken out of the air as Tom Kirk who has it. Tom Kirk goes back the field. The hand pass goes astray though, and Tom Kirk goes back and picks it up again.
To get back
and win it, and he launches the ball long down the field inside towards Sean Loftus, who's in front of his man. He scoops the ball out in front of him. Sean Loftus with 3 points is in possession. Sean Loftus sprays the ball right across the field. Is this the lead for Turloughmore? It's Sean Annan who has it. There'll be an almighty roar if this goes over the bar, but it goes to the wrong side of the post and wide. 7 wides for Turlough.
Kind of snapped that. Here's the quick puck out to McInerney.
Quick out to Garage McInerney. He was slow there. He just about gets away with that, but he does go along. He hits it to the other number 6, and that is Dahi Burke. Of course, they were 3-6 8 years ago when Galway won the All-Ireland title in 2017, and it's Dara Walsh who's on the ball for Turloughmore. Dara Walsh plays the ball over towards this side of the field. There's a race for possession here between Jerry Carr and the Turloughmore man. That is Killian Whelan here. Both players are on the ground. There's a fair old battle here as they're on the ground. Well, therefore he throwing the ball. He's allowing it to continue for the minute as Killian Whelan is lining the ball now at the moment, so it's going to be a throw ball, you would think. 19 points to 2 goals and 13 points, 10 minutes to go. It's delicately poised now, sir. Whoever makes the break, really. It goes for it, could win this, you would think.
Next point or two, like from play or like anything, if someone gets 2 points up, it'll be hard to stop them.
The referee, Sean Byrne, is on the ground there, but
he'll get up again.
He'll get up again. It's very clear the ground as well. As it's picked up by Killian Whelan, has the ball in his hand. Killian tries to burrow his way through and passes it inside to the brother Dara Whelan, bearing down on goal. Is this the goal scoring challenge? Into the net. Oh, great save of the goalkeeper. It should be a goal for Turloughmore. Sean Loftus has it. He's on the ground. That's going to be a second penalty, is it? Referee doesn't give it. Turloughmore tried to win possession. It's won by the goalkeeper, Jack Grealish. He's coming out. He made a great save initially, and eventually he launches the ball down the field. The sides are still level. The ball goes down the field. Who's going to win it? Niall Burke takes it out of the air superbly for Oranmore Maree. This will be the score of the day if it can go over the bar. Niall Burke off the right hand side. Niall Burke high. What a score by Niall Burke. He puts it over the bar. 3 points for Niall Burke. A save at the other end of the field by Jack Grealish from Dara Whelan, who probably should have given the pass inside to Sean Loftus. It broke out though to Loftus. It looked as if there was going to be a penalty. The ball is won by Turloughmore. Is this the equaliser? It's high by Dahi Burke. It's over the bar. Great score by Dahi Burke.
That wasn't a free, Niall, inside. For the name of God Almighty, Turloughmore has torpedoed it. No free.
It looked as if he was going to give the second penalty, but we've seen two masterful scores here for two Burkes, one on either end of the field. Niall Burke for Oranmore Maree put his side in front. Straight away, Dahi Burke equalised for Turloughmore. Two experienced men, two great scorers here. We're still level. 20 points to 2-14.
You can't forget that Niall Burke and Dahi Burke and McInerney, all these boys have won All Irelands for Galway. You don't win them that easy. That was, I thought it was going to be free and inside, but he let it flow on.
The goalkeeper, Jack Grealish, has picked up the yellow card. The sides are level still. 20 points to 2 goals and 14 points.
There's a Turlough player here, very, very lame. They'll have to get a sub on.
It's Killian Whelan, or it's Dara Whelan on the side of the field.
Maybe he'll be able to run it off.
Quick puck out again, out towards Jerry Carr. Turlough allowed the quick puck out. He's out on the 45-metre line, and Jerry Carr launches it long again. That one is going towards the sideline. Will it go out over the line? It will go out over the line. It's a line ball on this side of the field, and the line ball is to Turloughmore. We have 9 minutes to go here. Sides are level. 20 points to 2-14. Killian Treers is in possession now for Turloughmore.
Put it into the draw again, Niall.
It could. We could be here all night, Cyril.
No,
we might have to stay the night.
We don't mind.
We'll be here tomorrow anyway, as that ball goes long down the field, looking for Jamie Holland. Holland is in front of his man. Holland has the ball in his hand. Holland is in possession. He's going to go for a score. It's coming inside the post. It's a great effort by Jamie Holland. Out comes the goalkeeper again underneath it. He wins this one. Out to Dara Whelan. Goal scoring opportunity. Goal by Dara Whelan. It's in the net. Dara Whelan is the man. It's his second score of the day. He got a point. The first score. Out came Jack Grealish again, the goalkeeper, underneath the ball. That's the second time he's come out under high balls. Both of them have ended up in the net. The ball is poked out this side of the field. Turlough are 3 in front. Sean Lenan picks it up in the middle of the field now for Turloughmore. He's soloing forward, trying to get away from Anthony Keady. Keady and Lenan, two names synonymous with Galway, hurling down through the years, and Barry Callan is in possession. Barry has it now. Barry to put Turloughmore in front. Barry Callan has put it between the posts. The Turloughmore men have gone 4 in front. Barry Callan, his first score of the day. But Jack Grealish, I suppose, has made a couple of great saves, Sterling, in fairness, but he's come out under 2 high balls, and both of them have ended up in the net.
Yeah, they have, but I suppose now, to be fair, the sun is kind of shining down there as well. He came out and battered them down. They can go anywhere. You'd have to say, like, he's in hard luck. There's a lad here going off. Is it Sean Lenan?
Sean Lenan again is gone off for the moment, and in comes Brendan Phelan, wearing number 19. Quick puck out to Ross Malone. Ross Malone didn't envisage Brendan Phelan beside him, but he gets away from him. Ross Malone is in possession. Ross goes right across the field, and eventually it's going to be worked out towards Conor Butler. They need to score big time. There's 4 between them now. All of a sudden, off towards Jeremy Hannafy. He's under serious pressure there. Jeremy Hannafy tries to win possession for Oranmore Maree. He does win possession. Jeremy has it. Plays the ball right across the field towards Patrick Burke. Burke now for Oranmore Maree. Got a point in the first half. Burke put under pressure, launches it in towards the edge of the square. Niall Burke was underneath it. The ball is going to break. Goal scoring opportunity. Jeremy Hannafy. It's come off the post. Would you believe it? It came off the post. He went for the goal. He came off the post. How did he miss that one, really?
The full back line went in under the ball and they missed it completely.
The ball goes long down the field. It's going to break. Goal scoring opportunity at the other end of the field. Dara Whelan bearing down on goal. Dara Whelan is straight to. He got the last goal. It's saved by the goalkeeper again, and it breaks out to Sean Loftus. Loftus with a shot. Another great save out to Dara Whelan. It's in. Barry Callan is the man who puts it in the net for Turloughmore. 4-15 to 20 points. It was a let off in one set, but when you got a feel for Oranmore Maree's Jeremy Hannafy, he hit the post with an open goal, and all of a sudden the ball goes down the field. It's in the net. 2 great saves by the goalkeeper, but ultimately Barry Callan puts it in the net. 4-15 to 20 points. There's 27 points to 20 all of a sudden, 7 between them.
Yeah, like it's still up in the air, like, but to be fair to Oranmore, they're dying with their boots on. All the full back line, the Turlough came out under that ball and missed it, and broke inside, hit the post, came down. The next thing is
Jeremy Hannafy, a shot. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper, Darrell Walsh. He's on the ground, Darrell Walsh. He's trying to get up. He's put under serious pressure. What a save by Darrell Walsh. It's gone out wide. There's goal scoring opportunities either side. In fairness to both goalkeepers, they've made some fantastic saves.
It's a kind of a thrill a minute here now. There's chances coming every side. Turloughmore have taken the chances now. That's the big difference. They've taken their goal chances, got 1 or 2 lucky ones, and Oranmore have been like Dara Welch playing very well in goals, and then with the help of an odd upright and a kind of a dive and save, they're holding out. No goals going in, and Turlough have scored 4. That's the big difference.
Cathal Sweeney is in now for Ross Malone, while Harry Keady is, or not Jay Keady I should say, is coming in wearing number 24. He's coming in place of Jerry Carr, I think, is coming off the Oranmore Maree team as well. 4 goals and 15 points to 20 points, a 7 between them all of a sudden. As you said, sir, the goals Turloughmore have taken their goal chances. Oranmore Maree haven't, in the sense that they hit the post. Dara Walsh made a couple of great saves.
To be fair, like to both sides, like there's 7 points in the scoreboard, but in the actual play there isn't 7 in it, if you know what I mean. Turlough will be happy because any goal chance they got, they've stuck them.
They've stuck them in the back of the net. That's right. Barry Callan getting the last one. The 2 Whelan brothers, Darren and Killian, have scored goals as well.
Is a Turlough man completely loose here?
It's over towards Dahi Burke, who's made the run forward, and Dahi Burke has already got a point. He's still soloing forward. Dahi's going for the score. Dahi makes no mistake. 2 points for Dahi Burke. He's having a fine game for Turloughmore, and that's 2 for him. And that means it's 4-16 to 20 points.
What he did there went for Welch's puck out, which is very good, but like he took the point when it was on.
Turloughmore in possession from the puck out. It was won by Dara Walsh. It's taken by Barry Callan. It's coming inside the post, is it? It's not. It's gone to the wrong side of the post, and that's going to be a wide ball. Jerry Hurley is saying that it's possibly gone between the posts.
The linesman has gone to the...
So we'll see what's happening here. It looks as if Turlough are appealing for the score. Jerry Hurley is going in. Sean and Ennis coming back on the field. It's all happening here now.
If the linesman is going in, it means they're going to get the point, because what would he go in for otherwise, if you know what I mean?
So he's going to speak to the referee. Jerry Hurley, the linesman, has gone into the referee. The 4th official is also saying something as well here. So we'll see what's going to happen here. 4-16 to 20 points is the score at the moment. Is this going to be 4-17 to 20 points?
I'd say the white flag is going up, because otherwise the ref is going in.
Barry Callan was the man who had the effort. It's possible point here now for Barry. He's got a goal in the points so far. Is this going to be a goal and 2 points to add to his collection of scores in this championship? He's gone into both the umpires. And he's talking to both umpires. There's still a bit of indecision here as to whether it's a score or not. What's going to happen here? I think it's given. I think they're going to go for the flag. No, wide actually. Wide has been the decision that's given. That's 8 wides for Turlough, so 7 for Oranmore Maree. Big puck out, and it's not been allowed by the referee. 4-16 to 20 points. 3 minutes to go here. Turloughmore have got that big lead now. They'll look as if they're into the quarterfinals or the semi-finals of the championship.
Fair, but it has been a very entertaining game, and as I said, there isn't that, there is that in the scoreboard, but like Turlough took every chance.
28 points now to 20 as that ball is won by Turloughmore over there, and it's Dan Loftus who's in possession. Hand passes the ball out towards Jamie Holland. Jamie goes back the field to Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk plays the ball further up the field, and it's Loftus who's in possession again. Dan Loftus is a long way from the full back line. He's going to go for the score. That one is definitely going to go wide. There'll be no dispute about that one.
No dispute
that's 9 wides now for Turloughmore. 2.5 minutes to go here. They've got a stern test today here from Oranmore Maree. 8 points between them now. That ball is won by Anthony Keady out in the middle of the field. He's soloing forward. He's got a support player in Garage McInerney. McInerney tries to win possession, but Tom Quirk comes in with a pull there, and that's going to be a free, and the free in is to Oranmore Maree, and they'll no doubt launch this one in towards the edge of the square, you would think.
Yeah, they've failed to get the goals. Like, they've got chances, like, and Welsh has played very well in goals with the help of a post and all that again, but like, you know, it just
in the context of the game, sir, if the ball, Turlough were 4 points up when Jeremy Hannafy got through and hit the post. That would have brought it back to a 1 point game. The ball went down the field and ended up in the net. Dangerous ball into it. That's gone wide for Oranmore Maree. So it could have been a 1 point game instead of a 7 point game as that one goes wide.
But that's hurling for you, like, you know, the Turlough bencher here now saying to the goalie, like, you know, take your time, steady it up.
The ball is won by Tom Quirk, and Tom Quirk goes route 1 down the field. A dangerous high ball in towards the goal again. Up goes Sean Loftus for the ball. It's going to break. It's going to break out towards Barry Callan. Barry Callan pulls it in the back of the net. 2 goals and a point for Barry Callan into the back of the net. 5-16 for Turlough. 20 points for Oranmore Maree. 2 minutes to go. Turloughmore lead by 11.
That's lights out.
There's a bit of pushing and shoving going on now here as well. And of course, Turlough's experience as well has shown in the second half.
Yeah, like, they're a very experienced team. Like, and every year you kind of look at them saying this could be the year. Definitely, like, they're, you know, they are a good hurling team, and the subs they brought on are like, they haven't weakened the team. They have subs to come on, you see, that are kind of experienced.
Brendan Phelan is about to come in for Turloughmore as well. That ball goes out towards this side of the field, and Conor Walsh has gone deep to win it. Conor takes on his man, hit with a shoulder there from Rory Burke. The ball is on the ground. Conor Hannafy tries to get on it. Conor has the ball now for Oranmore Maree. Goes back the field as they try to work this ball out of defence with Conor Butler. Conor Butler goes back towards Thomas Blake. He's been put under pressure out there now. Thomas Blake is half blocked down, and the ball is going to be won by Tom Quirk, is it, who blocked him down along with Conor Walsh, and that's going to be a free. The free out is to Oranmore Maree. 5 goals and 16 points to 20 points. as the sub is coming in. It's number 11, Jamie Holland, is coming off for Turloughmore, and it is Brendan Phelan who is coming in. We have reached the 59th minute, so Turloughmore are going to be the second team into the championship semi-final draw, along with Crockwell. That's two of the teams who will be heading to Pearse Stadium for the semi-final. As this puck out is going to be taken by Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish, the goalkeeper.
He had an eventful evening or eventful day, Jack Grealish had.
He's made some great saves, but he'll also be disappointed with a couple of the goals he let in. So that ball goes right across the field, and it's Cathal Sweeney who's in possession. Cathal Sweeney soloing forward. Cathal has the ball now. Hand passes the ball inside, but he's blocked down, and the ball is won by the Turloughmore man. That's Killian Whelan soloing forward. That's a wild slap there with the Oranmore Merriman. Gets away with that one. The ball breaks out towards Anthony Keady and Killian Whelan. Both number 12s battling possession here. The ball is going to be 2 minutes of additional time as Killian Whelan is in possession. Killian has it now for Turloughmore. 3 Oranmore Merriman on him there. Tries to kick the ball forward, and it's going to be a free. The free is to Turloughmore. It is 5-16 to 20 points.
Whelan is a good bit of stuff, and he's kind of covering the ground.
He's had a fine campaign. In fairness, the two Whelan brothers have had fine campaigns for Turloughmore so far. As we see, Thomas Blake seems to be the man that's coming off forward for Oranmore Maree. Slight injury there as Aaron Doyle comes in, as Conor Walsh will take the free now for Turlough.
He gave everything. He's tough. He played well. He played his heart out.
So Conor Walsh will take the free. 5-16 to 20 points. Killian Whelan is going off, or just changing the helmet actually. Looked as if he was going off to at the end of this game. But anyway, he won't want to come off. We have 1 minute of additional time played. We have one more minute to go. So Turloughmore
out a long way here now.
It's a long way. But he's aided by the wind. Will he go short, or will he decide to go for the score?
I think he'll go for it, and he'll feel he'll get it.
Barry Callan had made the run. Barry is full of confidence, of course. He's hit 2 goals so far today. He hit a goal in the last round as well, as Conor Walsh gets ready to take the free. He's got 4 today. Is this point number 5 for Conor? It's gone in towards the goals. It's gone to the wrong side of the post. It has. That's 10 wides, I think, for Turloughmore. They won't mind how many they have now at this stage. 5-16 to 20 points.
Fast puck out here.
Puck out is taken to Patrick Burke. He goes route 1, looking for Niall Burke at the edge of the square. The ball is going to break into the path of Dahi Burke. He's had a fine game. Gets the ball out the field towards Conor Walsh in space, and Conor is in possession. He's got a runner beside him, Barry McDonough, but Conor decides to go in towards the full forward line again. There's a race possession here. Jack Grealish, the goalkeeper, comes out underneath and tries to flick it away. He does flick it away, and it goes out towards Jerry Carr, the corner back. Jerry Carr sprays the ball across the field towards Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke out towards Anthony Keady. Keady is in possession. The 2 minutes of additional time are almost up now. Anthony Keady is in possession for Oranmore Maree. Plays the ball inside towards that full forward line again. Up goes Rory Burke to try and win it. The ball is going to break. It's going to break into the path of Barry McDonough. McDonough is fouled there. Referee says no. Referee says play on. It's out towards Dahi Burke, and Dahi's in possession. Dependable Dahi gets it off towards Sean Annan. Sean Annan pulls in that ball up towards Dahi Burke again, who runs forward, but it's Brendan Phelan who's in possession. Brendan has the ball now. Brendan gets the ball off towards Conor Welch. Conor Welch inside towards Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke has got 2 points. He'd love to score a third one. Comes inside his man. Good play by Dahi Burke, but he's under serious pressure there from Garrod McInerney, and McInerney has it now for Oranmore Maree, bursting out from the centre half back position. Garrod McInerney takes on Barry McDonough, goes past Barry McDonough, and it's going to be a free. It'll be a great score by Garrod if he puts it over the bar, and Garrod McInerney has put it over the bar. Good score by Garrod McInerney. Perseverance paid off there. He went through Barry McDonough, who came out to hit him a shoulder, but it didn't knock too much out of Garrod McInerney. Puts it over the bar.
Strong. It's got into injury time now, is it?
Yeah, well into injury time. The 2 minutes addition time are well up. It's 5-21 to 16 points, and that's the last score of the day. Oranmore Maree had gone 12 minutes without a score, and got one there from Garage McInerney, but in the end the game is all over, and it's Turloughmore who are through to the semi-finals of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship. Fine second half performance by Turloughmore. They had 1-6 on the board at half time. They scored 4-10 in the second half. Cyril, they won by 5-16 to 21 points.
Yeah, it looks a very big win, and it is a very big win, but you'd have to say like that that Oranmore were nearer than that full-time score suggests that. But Turloughmore, they have, from Ronan Burke cornerback, they have the players like Dan Loftus and other corner, Dahi Burke centre back. They're all playing very, very well. Centre field, Whelan good. Tom Quirk was quieter today than usual, but up front then you have Jamie Holland, you have Whelan again, you have Conor Welch, Sean Loftus, Barry Canlan, Jamie Holland. Very, very balanced team. Big difference was that when the goal chances came for Turloughmore, they took them. That was the big difference, really. Scoreline is a bit harsh on Oranmore Maree.
Yeah, it's all over here. The second of the quarter-finals has taken place. The other two will be here tomorrow. 2:15 will be the first game between St Thomas's and Tommy Larkins. 4 o'clock it's Clarenbridge and Loughrea. But for now, it's all over here in Kenny Park and Athenry. Turloughmore have beaten Oranmore Maree 5-16 to 21 points.
Long day. Good win now. Oh, it's tough. Oh, absolutely. The wind is savage. Wind is serious.
You're welcome back here to Kenny Park in Athenry, where I'm joined by the joint manager of the Turloughmore team, Darren O'Shaughnessy. Darren, first off, you must be delighted to be in the county semi-final.
Oh, absolutely. This time last year we're going up that hill and we're out of the championship, so to go a step further this year is great. It's absolutely brilliant.
Tough game here today. You were against the wind in the first half. You were 4 points down at half time, but in that second half you got 4 goals in the second half, but I suppose it doesn't tell the story of the game. It was in to win there, but the goals that you got, the Whelans I think ended up with 3 of them in the end, but great win and 4 great goals in that second half.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it was, the goals were flying in there for a finish, but we needed them. More and more put up a serious battle. So we expected it. You know, they had a big week, and they're a common side. They're winning all the underage things. So we knew what we're going to come up against today, and the lads battled. Look at these bunch of players here we have. They're so united. Every single one of them from 1 to 30, and they fight every day. You know, for every day we've got, they've never let us down. You know, it's our 3rd year, and they've never ever let us down. We might have been defeated, but they've never let us down once.
You've put in big performances in this championship this year, but it's another step into that semi-final.
Oh yes, well look at, as I said, today's reward is, do you know what I mean, it's basically another 2 weeks of training to lead us into a semi-final. That's all it is. And you know, at the end of this weekend there's 4 teams left in the championship. The next day that performance will not do. Do you know what I mean? We know that ourselves. But look at, we're there, and that's the main thing.
The wind was a big significant factor today. It's very strong out here, isn't it?
Oh, the wind was serious, and like we're watching the first game, and you know, it didn't tell the true story. Do you know what I mean? Because we say Sarsfield would have pushed on and won it, do you know what I mean, fairly comfortably. They went 4 up, and all of a sudden Cropwell came back at them. So it was a factor and it wasn't a factor. Do you know what I mean? We carried the ball, we left a bit behind us too in the first half, where we had got through with a lot of wides at half time. We weren't clinical, where Ord and everything they were hitting was going over. Do you know, so we kind of corrected that at half time. And the lads, in fairness to them, the second half, they got themselves in better positions before, you know, they pulled the trigger basically.
It was 20 points to 2-14, I think, with about 10 or 11 minutes to go in that game. So to win by 11 points, it probably shows the maturity of your side as well, that you were able to pull away and win so significantly in the end.
Absolutely. Look at, again, the main thing we were saying is, don't panic. We stay playing to the end. Do you know what I mean? That halves now 30-35 minutes. Like, as I would say, you could be that up against the likes of St. Thomas's, and that's what they do. Do you know what I mean? So it's about maturity, and every year, like, we're together, we're getting tighter, and the likes of that can happen. There's no panic, and the lads stay going to the finish line. And again, as I keep saying, it's the credit that goes to all the players. They were the ones that put their bodies on the line out there. We were just standing on the line viewing it, admiring what they were doing. They're a serious bunch of players, and like, it was great to see Sean Lennon back on the field today. Like, with Matthew Tarpey there in crutches, who got his knee cracked in a game against Ardrahan earlier in the year. But the rest of them step up, and Sean came on, which was absolutely brilliant to see. And
brilliant to see him on the field to play. There was a big, massive roar when he came on, because I know at the start of the championship, the news came through that he couldn't play in the first round. But to have him back now, that must fill the team with confidence, and it's great on a personal level for himself to be able to come back on the field again.
Oh, it's brilliant for himself. Do you know what I mean? Even though, he told me there last week, he got to go ahead to play, and I still had to ask the doctor to make sure he wasn't telling his lies, because we know what Sean is like. You know, he'll want to play no matter what. And look at there at the end, he carried a massive ball up the line here, and it's only, 8-10 weeks ago he was in surgery, and he was in trouble, but fair play to him. He's a strong unit, and it'll benefit us. It lifted all the lads when he came on the field there today.
Finally, we know you're in the semi-final now. Will you be here tomorrow? Will you enjoy the 2 games?
Oh, we'll be here tomorrow. We don't know about enjoying them or whatever, but we'll be here, and we'll take our notes like everyone else will, and we'll prepare again for 2 weeks' time. And as I said, we have to improve on today's performance, because, do you know what I mean, the stakes go up every day, and you're getting harder sides you're going to be playing.
Well done today, Darren, and congratulations, and the very best luck in the semi-final.
Cheers, thanks a million, Sean.
Yeah, there you have it from Darren O'Shaughnessy, the joint manager of the Turloughmore team. I think that completes our coverage from Kenny Park in Athenry this afternoon. We've had 2 great games here in the Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals. The first one was won by Crockwell. That was after extra time, 224 to 319 they beat Sarsfields. And the second one here has been won by Turloughmore over Oranmore Maree. 5 goals and 16 points to 21 points in the end. Turloughmore and Crockwell advanced to the county championship semi-finals. And of course, we will be live tomorrow in association with Streamsport, Galway GA and Galway Galway FM. We'll be live from Pier Stadium with the Senior B Championship semi-finals, while here in Kenny Park and Athenry you'll have the Senior Championship quarter-finals at 2:15 at St Thomas's versus Tommy Larkins, and at 4 o'clock live as well will be Clarenbridge versus Loughrea in the last of the quarter-finals. So that's it from Kenny Park and Athenry in association with Stream Sport, Galway FM and Galway GAA. We'll see you tomorrow. Against the wind in the first half, we're on the attack with the Dara Whelan soloing through. He did something similar in the last game against Clymer Daly. He puts the ball straight between the post. Dara Whelan gets the ball off to Colin Burke, and Colin Burke goes for a score from out the field, but it's going to go to the wrong side of the post, is it? It isn't. It's gone straight between the posts. Colin Burke has put it over the bar. Anthony Keady plays the ball inside, and Niall Burke is bearing down on goal. Niall Burke for Oranmore Maree going through, and Niall Burke taps forward on Conor Butler. The space opens up. Goal scoring opportunity for the goal machine. That's Ryan O'Donnell. This time he decides to tap.
Well, like you see, they are inexperienced, but I think they've done the right thing, gone for it. Even though this was probably gone left. Yeah,
it's gone over the bar actually. It's a point from Rory. Under pressure, he loses it. It's picked up by Ruben David. Is this a chance for Ruben David for Oranmore Maree? It is. It's on his man. He's got a support player in Conor Butler. Conor Butler's in possession. If this goes over the bar, it'll be a superb score, and Conor Butler puts it over the bar. 7 points so far have been Sean Loftus and Dara Whelan. He opened the scoring as Conor Walsh goes for the score for Turlough. He makes no mistake. That's a point for Conor Walsh. Working out Patrick Burke. Patrick Burke going for the score for Oranmore Maree. Is it coming in? It is coming in. It's over the bar. The three Burke brothers are now on the scoreboard into the path of Rory Burke. Rory Burke is winding up for another scoreable opportunity for Oranmore Maree. Rory Burke goes for the score. It's gone over the bar. The umpire with the position though. He's picked it up now at the second attempt. He's going to go for a score from out of the sideline. Niall Burke going for a score. Has that one come inside the post? It has. It's a superb score. His helmet. Surely the game has to stop. The referee says play on. The ball goes out to Rory Burke, and Rory Burke is in splendid isolation, as I say, and he's put the ball straight between the posts. Sean O'Hanlon has got a man inside. Will he go for the score himself? Turlough need to score. Sean O'Hanlon provides it over the bar. Is won by Barry Callan. Barry's in possession. Barry's on the ground. Barry's appealing for a free. Goes back to Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh inside towards Killian Whelan, who tries to spin Garage McInerney. He still has spun Garage McInerney. He's bearing down on goal. Killian Whelan for Turloughmore going through. Killian Whelan with a shot. It's into the back of the net. A goal by Killian Whelan. Scoring opportunity here for Tom Quirk, bearing down on goal. Tom Quirk with a shot. It's fast bit over the bar by Tom towards Anthony Keady. Keady has it now for Oranmore Maree. Keady's going for the score. That's a lovely score by Anthony Keady. Great score by Anthony Keady. It was one that Oranmore Maree needed.
Well, he's not really expected that.
Here comes Dara Walsh with the penalty for Turloughmore from the 20-metre line. He lifts, spins and strikes the shot. Saved by the goalkeeper Jack Grealish. The ball is won by Colin Burke for Oranmore Maree. 3 points between them. Colin Burke winding up for a score. Is that a fourth point to put between the sides? It is. A second picked up by Killian Traers. Traers is playing well. Traers is going for a score. Traers is putting the ball between the posts. Great score in front of his man. David spins his man. David's going for a score. He'll be a good score by Ruben David. It's between the posts in there, and the man who breaks for it is Sean Loftus going for the score. It's coming inside the post by Sean Loftus. Good score by Sean Loftus. That is his second of the day. Out to 5 now. 16 points to 1-8.
Yeah, it's a big lead in the context of this side. They have something to hold on to.
Puck out goes over to this side of the field. It's going to break into the path of Jamie Holland from a standing position. Holland goes for the score. Up comes the goalkeeper. He's dropped it. It should be a goal, is it? He goes and it's into the back of the net. Surely it's in the net. Yeah. It's a goal for a turn. Call it that. As this free is going to be taken, the secretary Susan Tarpey is writing out the note there as Conor Walsh puts the ball over the bar at that. Taken by Rory Burke. Rory Burke put under pressure, hand pass the ball. It's a poor pass. Turloughmore have won it back. It's Sean Loftus. He's going for the score for Turloughmore. Sean Loftus puts it straight between the wide from his perspective. So here comes the free from Rory Burke. He has got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He has got the accuracy. It's over the bar. Point number 7 for Rory Burke. 5 place balls. Is this a chance for his 4th point today to level up the ball game again with 12 minutes to go? Conor Walsh launches it in towards the goals. He's got the accuracy. The sides are level. Niall Burke takes it out of the air superbly for Oranmore Maree. This will be the score of the day if it can go over the bar. Niall Burke off the right hand side. Niall Burke high. What a score by Niall. It broke out though to Loftus. It looked as if there was going to be a penalty. The ball is won by Turloughmore. Is this the equaliser? We'll be here tomorrow anyway as that ball goes long down the field looking for Jamie Holland. Holland is in front of his man. Holland has the ball in his hand. Holland is in possession. He's going to go for a score. It's coming inside the post. It's a great effort by Jamie Holland. Out comes the goalkeeper again underneath it. He wins this one. Out to Dara Whelan. Goal scoring opportunity. Goal by Turling down through the years. And Barry Callan is in possession. Barry has it now. Barry to put Turlough 4 in front. Barry launches it in towards the edge of the square. Niall Burke was underneath it. The ball is going to break. Goal scoring opportunity. Jimmy Hannafy. It's come off the post. Would you believe it? It came off the ball goes long down the field. It's going to break. Goal scoring opportunity at the other end of the field. Dara Whelan bearing down on goal. Dara Whelan is straight through. He got the last goal. It's saved by the goalkeeper again. And it breaks out to Sean Loftus. Loftus with a shot. Another great save. Out to Dara Whelan. It's in. Barry Callan has a man who puts it in the net for Turlough. Who's made the run forward, and Dahi Burke has already got a point. He's still soloing forward. Dahi's going for the score. Dahi makes no mistake. 2 points for Dahi Burke. He's having a fine game for Turlough.
The Turlough bencher here now saying to the goalie, like, take your time, steady it up.
The ball is won by Tom Quirk, and Tom Quirk goes route 1 down the field. Dangerous high ball in towards the goal again. Up goes Sean Loftus for the ball is going to break. It's going to break out towards Barry Callan. Barry Callan pulls it in the back of the net. And it's going to be a free. It'll be a great score by Garage if he puts it over the bar. And Garage McInerney has it.